Welcome back, everyone, to the Russell Do-It Center countdown to kickoff. Brett Pritchard and Randy Lee here on the campus of Pell City High School as the Wildcats get set to take on the Panthers in the second region matchup of the year. Wildcats sit at 3-1. The Panthers sit at 3-1 coming in to tonight's matchup, both with a loss to Opelika, and it was not a pretty sight for Pell City last week as Opelika defeated them very handily. Had a huge lead at halftime, Randy, about 40-0. The Wildcats a little bit better, shot ourselves in the foot, as everybody can remember, against Opelika, took ourselves out of the game. But Pell City, a big team, a deep team, but a young team. A lot of sophomores on both sides of the football.
Yeah, and an outstanding night. The weather out here is perfect. Feels like it's dipping down into the 60s if it's not already, and sun's already down. A beautiful fall night. First time I can really say that this season.
Thank goodness.
All the humidity in the air, and the cramps have been a storyline for the majority of the season so far, but shouldn't be that way tonight. But we're in Pell City, Alabama, and this is not a place that we've never been before. Pell City was an area opponent of ours back in the 90s. We met 8 times. I'm not sure if all of them were in the 90s, but we have met 8 times. Overall, Benjamin Russell has won all 8 matchups. And I do remember back in those 90s matchups with Pell City, they were on one of the worst streaks in their program's history. And I thought that, and I look back today, and they did between 94 and 95, lost 16 consecutive ball games. But when you come out here today, and it's much the same as all of you that grew up coming and watching Pell City, tons of talent. Lots of great athletes. If you know anything about their program, they always got a great basketball program, always got an outstanding baseball team, and you see that when you come out tonight. Their skill position is going to be the storyline. Can they control the line of scrimmage with us? Because that's our strength. So varying strengths here, not to put down our special teams or our skill position players, but our strength is the offensive and defensive fronts.
No, I don't think anybody on our team, any coaches, any players would argue with you about that. If you look and try to point out our team's strengths, obviously it's across the front. And let me tell you, I would take that strength over anybody else's strength any day of the week, because if you have good blocking up front on offense and you get good penetration on defense, Randy, you can dictate the tempo of the game, and that's what we do most of the time.
Amtech is proud to be part of the Alexander City area. Amtech understands the importance of education, athletics, and teamwork. Support from friends, family, classmates, and faculty play a big part of success on the field. Amtech wishes the Wildcats best of luck this year, not only in the games, but in all of your academic achievements as well. Good luck, BRHS athletes, coaches, band members, cheerleaders, faculty, and students from Amtech.
Have you heard about Walls Tire and Auto? Walls Tire and Auto is a full-service garage with over 40 years combined experience in the shop. Let the professional, experienced staff at Walls Tire and Auto provide you with any service your car needs. You already know they handle tires of all sizes and brands, but did you know if your car breaks down, the friendly staff of Walls Tire and Auto will pick you up, make the repairs, and deliver your car back to you? Stop by and see them today. They're right off Highway 280, about a mile past Lake Hill Bridge, or call at 256-825-2628.
No pest is too big or too small for Lex Wedgeworth Pest Control. Protect your home or business today from insects, termites, mosquitoes, and more. Lex uses only the latest state-of-the-art technology and equipment to solve your pest problem, including the environmentally friendly Centricon termite baiting system. Lex has been servicing the Lake Martin area for over 35 years, and he has a full staff on hand. Call Lex today, even if it's just a question. 256-234-6162. Lex Wedgeworth Pest Control. Smart solutions to your pest problems.
Hello, I'm Tim Ray, captain of Benjamin Russell Quarterback Club. As we get ready to kick off this 2014 season, I would like to thank the following: Elliott City Parks and Rec, Good Old Boys Barbecue, R&B Media, WAHC TV, LMG, 97.5 Kalijah Country, Russell Do-It Center, Coombs Catering, JR Sports Bar and Grill, and Russell Medical Center. Thanks to each one of you, and always remember, we are BR.
Okay, lotus flowers, let's breathe deeply. Now find your center.
Found it.
Oh,
yum. Yoga is so delicious.
The Zensation Salad is back. Chicken fingers on mixed greens with crispy wonton strips, Asian slaw, honey sesame sauce, and a veggie egg roll. Zaxby's indescribably good.
Cloud9 in downtown Alexander City has gifts for all occasions. Cloud9 has men's clothing by Southern Point, ladies' clothing by Tribal, Tag Jeans, and IC Collection, children's clothing by Vera Bradley, and of course their beautiful Vera Bradley selection of bags and accessories, jewelry for all ages, and a bridal registry. The girls at Cloud9 look forward to seeing you, and you will love their beautiful smiling faces. Home sweet home at Cloud9 in downtown Alex City.
Your number one football fans, Auto Owners Insurance and the Phillips Agency is a winning combination. We'll work with you to ensure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Call me, John Phillips, at the Phillips Agency in Alexander City at 256-329-8406.
Your thoughts? Throwing the football around much better last week. Cy Stoves is the main receiver.
Yeah, he was, and, you know, that just makes us a little bit harder to defend, and that's what you got to do. The closer you can get to a balanced attack, the tougher it is on a defense to dial in and commit to you. So I like Tyree. I mentioned it last week. I thought he looked comfortable, and, you know, that may have had a lot to do with the defense putting our offense in good situations early in the game, but nevertheless, Coach Horn just said it in the locker room. He's been impressed with Tyree's, ability to grow and get better from week to week. And he said that he had a good week of practice this week. The team overall had a good week of practice, and he feels like we're ready to play.
Let's run down our team captains for tonight before we talk about the defensive side of the ball. Nick Thompson, a defensive back, 6 foot 166. He's one of the captains, number 9 across the way. Marquise Odom, 5'7", 172. He's a captain. Number 75 out there is Joseph Blankenship, 5'4", 239-pound senior. And rounding out our captains, number 21, both ways, Pac-Man Norris player, 5'11", 187 pounds.
Captains making their way out to the big PC on the midfield stripe, the big logo here at Pell City. As Randy just ran down the captains, that means it's time for the coin toss, brought to you by Scotty Gordon at Farmers Insurance. Auto, home, life, and business life is better when you have a plan. Go by and see Scotty Gordon at Farmers Insurance today. And as you mentioned, our Wildcats in the white jerseys, maroon trim, silver pants tonight, and the maroon headgear with a white stripe as we had the flip of the coin. And the Pell City Panthers win the toss and defer. So it looks like we'll go on offense first. And the Pell City Panthers, black pants, black jerseys, white numerals, trimmed in gold, gold headgear with a PC on the side. So the Wildcats will be moving left to right as we get ready to kick off. And we'll just keep it here in the countdown to kickoff, the Russell Do It Center countdown to kickoff. We can't say enough about Russell Do It Center being our pregame show sponsor each and every game. And I tell you what we will do. We will take a minute break. We'll take a minute break here, close out the Russell Do It Center countdown to kickoff. When we come back, it'll be the Karen Chanel State Farm Insurance kickoff. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
When you need plumbing service, call on the professionals at A&M Plumbing LLC. We are your dealer for Nature's Miracle state-of-the-art water filtration systems, providing sales and installation of systems for your whole house or under sink. Join our Diamond Club and enjoy many benefits and services while saving money and getting priority service scheduling. We offer financing, and our services include a 1-year satisfaction guarantee. All our technicians are trained, background tested, drug screened, and wear photo IDs to ensure your safety and peace of mind. Our knowledgeable staff will be happy to answer any of your questions. So call A&M Plumbing LLC today.
Adams Health and Rehab in Alexander City helps you get back to life faster. When you need the best rehabilitative care following surgery, a stroke, or heart attack, Adams Health and Rehab offers a comfortable, home-like atmosphere, private suites with phone and flat screen, even a secure Alzheimer's dementia unit, and highly skilled 24-hour nursing care. Adams Health and Rehab is here for you by helping you get back to life. Adams Health and Rehab, 256-329-0847.
Home-owned and home-operated, Wheelis Seamless Gutters and Metal Roofs has been in operation for over 20 years, providing seamless gutters, shingle and metal roofing, vinyl siding, and replacement windows to satisfied customers. Wheelis Seamless Gutters and Metal Roofs accepts insurance claims. We are a licensed bonded company you can rely on. Give your home a facelift and stop risking injury climbing on ladders to clean your gutters. Call the professionals with Wheeless Seamless Gutters and Metal Roofs for your free estimate today.
JD's Tire and Lube. If you need diesel, if you need non-ethanol gas, if you love service, need new tires, don't waste your time shopping around. Go to JD's Tire and Lube. They can get you any tire, anytime at the best prices around, and you get free rotation and balance for life of the tire. JD offers full service for whatever your needs are. Oil change, brake repair, radiator work, batteries. You can even get your car washed. The customer service is unbeatable at JD's Tire and Lube, 316 Tallapoosa Street, Alexander City, in the old Foshee Service Station building.
Grace's Flowers in Alexander City on Hillaby Street has been making people happy for decades. Susie Kelly and her friendly staff continue that same great tradition. Grace's Flowers is a full-service florist for all occasions, funerals, weddings, and other special events. In addition to flowers, Grace's has a great gift selection as well. To send a smile or encouragement, call 234-4238, and Grace's Flowers will deliver. Grace's Flowers on Hillaby Street in Alexander City.
Lake Martin Vein and Laser Center specializes in all things vein and laser oriented. Our physicians treat varicose veins and spider veins. We also utilize laser technology for things such as hair removal, tattoo removal, laser skin tightening, and laser facial peels. Wouldn't you like to see those unsightly varicose veins or spider veins disappear? Remove that dark, unwanted hair or eliminate fine lines and wrinkles. Most procedures are done in 15-minute sessions. Visit our website at lakemartinvein.com or call our office today at 256-212-9300.
Professionalism, reliability, experience. At T-Rapid Return Taxes, these are not just words, they are guidelines. IRS registered tax return preparer Freddie Traylor is a lifelong resident of the area. He is not here today and gone tomorrow. For tax prep, e-file, or customer advance loans, see the professionals at 214 Calhoun Street, downtown Alex City. T-Rapid Return Taxes.
Welcome back, everyone. Brett Pritchard, Randy Lee here on the campus of Pell City High School as the Wildcats get set to take on the Panthers. The second region matchup of the season. Wildcats 3-1 overall. Panthers 3-1 overall, and both teams make their way out of the tear-throughs on either side. Wildcats coming out to our right, Panthers to our left. We are on the Pell City side tonight, so our Wildcats on the far side, but great view here at Panther Stadium.
Rodney Carroll will go back deep to return this kickoff for the Wildcats, and a long strider, Brett, about 6'1", 160, 165-pounder. Only a junior, and this junior class is outstanding as we run down the starters on offense for the Wildcats. Tyree Gray is your starting quarterback. He's one of those juniors, 5'10", 154. Back in the backfield will be Pac-Man Norris, 5'11", 187-pound senior, and Chase Burton, 5'9", 165-pound junior. Across the offensive front, big left tackle Anthony Parker. Daniel Bland is your left guard. Your center is Stuart Ward. Right guard Marquis Wheeler. Tucker McCaleb starts off on right tackle. Sean Raitt, Marquise Odom, and Q Johnson will be your receivers along with Cy Stowe, and also sometimes you'll see Orlando Henderson back there in the backfield. So ran down a little bit more than the starters, but those are the players you'll see out there for the Wildcats.
Yeah, the 1 and 2 deep roster there on offense for the Wildcats, and the Wildcats do receive the opening kickoff here, or will here shortly, as the Panthers won the Scotty Gordon Farmers Insurance coin toss and elected to defer to the second half. Wildcats moving left to right. And they send Rodney Carroll back around the 10-yard line.
Wish you could bottle this night up, Brett.
It's beautiful.
Doesn't get much better than this.
Absolutely perfect for high school football. We're glad you joined us here on the Wildcat Football Network, wherever you might be listening. He will approach it, and it will be a pooch kick down the right side. It'll be fielded at the 22, finds a little seam and runs up to the 30-yard line. So about a 7-8-yard game, gets him out of bounds actually at the 32-yard line. So the Wildcats will start 1st and 10.
Yeah, great field position to start this off. Let's talk a little bit about the middle of that offensive front for the Wildcats. Stuart Ward, a senior center, 6'1", 258. Marquis Wheeler, 5'9", 263. And left guard Daniel Bland. Can't beat what we're starting with on this offensive front.
Karen Chanel State Farm Insurance first half kickoff went to the 22 and a return to the 32. We're giving a 10-yard return there. As the first play up the middle, Chase Burton will roll over a Panther up to the 35-yard line, just across the 35. They'll give him 3 yards. It'll be second down.
Yeah, perfect timing. Talking about that middle of the offensive front for the Wildcats, they get a good push here, almost 4 yards gained on first down, second down and 6.
11:33 and counting here. Just underway. We'll stay in the pistol formation, send a man in motion left to right. Sistos are going to fake it to him, give it to Chase Burton up the middle. And he pounds ahead to the 39-yard line. We'll give him 3 more, maybe 4. So it'll be third down, and we'll call it about 2. 3rd and 2, maybe a 2.5 coming up for the Wildcats. Coming to the line of scrimmage very quickly. 2 receivers split to the bottom, 1 to the top. Ball on the far hash. Moving left to right, 3rd and 2. Panthers going to walk up 2 linebackers, going to blitz. Tyree going to keep it around left side. It's got a hole. 40, 45, midfield, 45 down the far sideline. And there is the first down of the night. Compliments of Cardiology of Central Alabama as Tyree Gray read that play perfectly.
No clue what he runs the 40 in, but I can assure you there's no one, once they get pads on this football game action speed, that's quicker than Tyree Gray is here. Hits the left corner, trots down that left sideline for big chunks of yardage all the way down to the Panther 43.
18 yards and a first down for the Wildcats. Pistol formation at the Panther 43. Marquise Odom in motion. Tyree going to pitch it to Odom in motion. 40, 35-yard line and out of bounds, close to another Wildcat first down. A good job that time. Tyree, again, looking very comfortable back there, quarterback.
Yeah, outstanding job by Tyree here. Fakes it to Chase Burton. If you watched any film on us, I'd guess 85 to 90% are gives there. Pulls it out, carries it around left end. Nice pitch to Marquise. First down, Wildcats, I think.
Yes, it is. Moves the change. Wildcats going hurry up to the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play. At the Panther 33, he did get 10 yards there on the option pitch. Shotgun snap this time. Tyree going to hand it to Chase Burton. He's got a big hole. 30-yard line, 25, dives down to the 20-yard line. That's a 13-yard gain and another Wildcat first down. 3 consecutive plays, 3 consecutive first downs.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of the offensive front. Big gaping hole on that side. Anthony Parker, Daniel Bland out front to open that up along with Scott Sturdivant. Big gainer and a first down for the Wildcats.
Going to have Sturdivant in A's back. Burton behind Tyree in the pistol. Here comes a blitz off the corner. Going to give it to Burton, and he hit him right there at the point of attack. Off the corner there, number 7, Randy. Milton Bothwell Jr., 6'1", 190-pound end, came up and stopped Chase Burton for about a half a yard loss.
Tyree'd love to have this one back. The end crashes down the line of scrimmage. He gives to Chase. If he pulls that one, there's big chunks of yardage down this right hash, but a good thing there. He gives it on off. Live to die or live to play another play here, and about a half-yard loss, second down 11.
At the Pell City Panther 21-yard line, first possession, 9:57 to go here in the first. Tyree going to check off now. Pistol formation, 2 wide receivers split down here to the bottom. Tyree's going to throw it, going to come back. He's got a screen. It's Sistos, 20-yard line, and then he is put down right there. Great job by the Panther defense to read that play and drop him for a couple of yard gain down to the 19. It'll be third down and 9.
Bennett Fisher, 6'2", 200-pound senior linebacker, comes across. He's one of their captains tonight and makes the stop. Was about a 3-yard gain. Not a possession play because this one's inside the 20. It'd be a field goal opportunity, but here's the snap.
Shotgun going to pull it, and Tyree fell down. Chase Burton pulled it, or Tyree pulled it rather from Chase Burton, and he fell down. Back here at the 21-yard line. So 8 plays on that drive started at our own 32, and we drove it to the Panther 21-yard line. So it'll be 4th and 10. And it will be a field goal attempt off the far hash mark, or just off the far hash mark for Sean Rape, the left-footed kicker. We'll put it down at the 28. So it'll be a 38-yard field goal attempt. There's the snap, the place. Kick is up. It's got plenty of leg. The kick is good. Sean Rape, a 38-yard field goal to get the Wildcats on the board first. Sean Rape will approach. Puts a big leg into this one. Has no chance of being returned. It went out of the end zone. That was a massive kick by Sean Rape. And, boy, you are spoiled when you have a kicker that can do that, because most high schools do not. And Now, what a weapon. Every team has to go 80 yards most of the time to find pay dirt. And that's where the Panthers will start, 1st and 10 at their own 20, moving right to left.
Starting defensive players here for the Wildcats. Big Tay Robinson, 5'10", 245. He's your nose tackle. Brandon Lowry and Trey Edwards, you're in. Your 2 inside backers, Sam and Scott Sturdivant. Q Johnson, Orlando Henderson are your outside backers. Rodney Carroll and Key Kendrick back there at corner. And Tyree Gray and Pac-Man Norris are your safeties.
Panthers under center going to hand off up the middle right away. And, I mean, I'm talking like a hive of bees, a swarm around Javon Russell, the running back's a big kid, 6 foot, 190 pounds, but nowhere to go.
That's big Brandon Lowry making that stop. 6 foot, 302, right defensive end. I saw last week they moved he and Tay around a little bit, but Brandon sniffing down that line of scrimmage and making the stop behind the line. Actually, they'll call it a no gain, 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10. Panthers will split 3 wide to the top, 1 down here to the bottom. Rodney Carroll, man up on him. Safety help over the top with Tyree. They look this way, going to throw it, has his receiver 25, and going to bring him down at the 29-yard line. Ball loose, going to say the play was dead there. There's that one-step drop Coach Horn talked about. Gets the ball out of his hands complete for an 8-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 2.
Yeah, just a hitch pattern, 5-yard route, short side of the field. Nice strike across his body by the quarterback. Takes it up a couple additional yards. 3rd down and 2, possession play here for the Panthers.
Hudson Hughes is just a sophomore, 6'2", 180 pounds. He'll be in the shotgun formation. He sends a man in motion. That's McKinney, left to right. He's going to roll the pocket to the right, looking for McKinney. Now he's going to dump it out of bounds, looking for his intended receiver. It was triple covered over on the far sideline, so it will be 4th down and 2. And a punting situation coming up, a 3 and out for the Wildcat defense. But as you can tell, the Panthers like to throw the football.
Yeah, they're athletic also, and you look across, their receivers all have good size, good speed. Their quarterback easily had a 1st down if he just runs this one. Picks up the 4 or 5 yards, but luckily for our Wildcats, he slings it out of bounds, and Marquise Odom will bring this one in for what looks to be great field position at the 40-yard line.
Going to be punting from the 15, a high snap, but no rush. Going to set up a return, and he gets off a pretty punt, but a very short punt. Get away from it. And they think it touched one of our guys, and they down it at the 45.
Yeah, I didn't see it hit one of our guys.
They didn't. It was close to one of our guys, and a very short punt. The Wildcats will get it.
They are professional, official.
Of drawing.
Of yelling at officials.
Chase Burton around left end, handoff over here. 45, block downfield. What a great tackle. I'm not sure he went down. At the midfield stripe, he was not down. A hit coming in low. Chase Burton maintained his balance, and he got another yard up to just outside or just beyond midfield, or just right at midfield, rather. We'll give him 4 yards.
A little bit difference you're seeing here with this offense tonight. Quick to the line of scrimmage, and when I'm talking quick, about as quick as you see any college getting back to the line to call a play.
Pistol formation, Tyree. Hard snap count, now going to look over the offensive staff. 2 receivers, Odom and Johnson down into the bottom. Stowe split to the top. Sturdivant is the back, H-back. Orlando Henderson is the tailback. Got to hurry, 2 seconds on the play clock, get it off. Tyree going to throw a screen pass, that reverse screen, and they have read that play perfectly twice now. As Cy Stowe was stopped for no gain. So it'll be 3rd down and 7 coming up for the Wildcats right there at the 49-yard line.
Yeah, making the decisions after they see Pell City lined up on the field. And Coach Smith dialing that one up to the short side of the field, but their inside backers very quick and doing a good job of getting out and getting our receivers down on the ground quick.
Showing a blitz, now going to back out. Wildcats send Odom in motion. Tyree's going to run option play, and just nothing there. Cuts it inside, gets to the 50-yard line, and Pell City said, not going to run it right here this time. Gained a couple of yards. It'll be 4th down and 5, but the Wildcats will be forced to punt.
Yeah, Cole Grogan will go back and handle the punting duties for the Wildcats tonight. 18 punts on the year, right at a 29-yard per punt average. Has had 2 punts blocked, so got to get this one off quickly.
Going to be punting from the 35. They're going to bring some pressure. It's a great snap. Gets this one off. High spiraling punt, going to run up, catch, and he is absolutely clobbered at the 25-yard line. That was a 25-yard punt that time by Cole Grogan.
4 sacks on the season and 4 hurries. So he and Trey Edwards have really made a difference getting back there and after the quarterback.
Quick snap, swing pass out of the backfield. Wildcats have it defended perfectly. Going to lose. He's not down. Another Michael Dyer-esque play there as Chase Burton did it just a minute ago. We chopped down the legs of Javon Kelly, but he maintains his balance and gets a few more yards. Wildcats had him back there around the 23, Randy, and he ends up getting up here around the 28.
Yeah, Jagary Tuck out there to make the stop for the Wildcats. Doesn't wrap up. Allows him to pick up another 2 or 3 additional yards. 2nd down and 8, they'll call it.
Shotgun formation. Wildcats show a 3-man front, and there is a penalty flag that comes in from the near side as they have 3 receivers split to the top, 1 to the bottom.
For over 60 years, East Central Alabama has relied on Jackson Refrigeration for installation and service on all brands, including Rheem, Goodman, and York. Now we've expanded into A1 4 Seasons Heating and Air, a division of Jackson Refrigeration. We still make your comfort our priority and expect our staff to be the most experienced, dedicated, and trained to give you the highest quality of sales and service. When choosing your heating and air company, choose our family of professionals. The all-new A1 4 Seasons Heating and Air, the all-new division of Jackson Refrigeration. In a world that's ever-changing, you have to be sure that your choices are the right choices. At Central Alabama Community College, you'll know you made the best choice. We understand that you need the best educational opportunities. Whether choosing a technical degree program, taking courses to transfer to a 4-year college or university, or being a part of our national championship winning traditions, Central Alabama will provide you with courses and degree programs in tune with today's workplace. Get a sharper focus on your life by choosing one of our 3 convenient locations: Alex City, Childersburg, and Talladega. Central Alabama Community College. Central to you. Central to your success.
Just for the look you get, just for the style of it. Where did you get that smile that fits you so perfectly?
Depot Computer, located next to Depot Gun and Pawn on Highway 280 in Alexander City, is now selling and servicing cell phones, iPads, and tablets. Depot Computer also sells and services computers, laptop, and desktop accessories, virus protection. Get them cleaned up now. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Depot Computer, located next to Depot Gun and Pawn on Highway 280 in Alexander City.
Times change, but what Alabama banks on never changes. In good times or difficult times, people in Alabama know they can bank on community ties, common history, strong relationships, and trusted experience. That's why for over 110 years, Tallapoosa County has banked with Alliant. Log on to AlliantBank.com or come by one of our convenient locations and experience the same friendly service. Alliant, a century of banking on Alabama. Alliant Bank, a division of U.S. Ameribank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Alex City Chiropractic, we can help you identify and correct health issues caused by misalignments of your spine that disrupt normal nerve communication between your brain and your body. At Alex City Chiropractic, we correct these misalignments by gently adjusting your spine, allowing your brain to better communicate with your body, resulting in improved health for you. At Alex City Chiropractic, you can receive chiropractic care to maintain the integrity of your spine and nervous system. Call Alex City Chiropractic today and let us help you reach your peak performance.
For over 30 years, Lackey's Floor Covering has been the name you can trust for premium name brand flooring. For 2 generations, Lackey's has made it easy to give your home that fresh look. Get better value without sacrificing on quality with names like Shaw's Carpet. No matter what room or style, we have the flooring you need with quality carpet, hardwood, and tile. Lackey's can consistently quote and install premium floors without busting your wallet. Let Lackey's Floor Covering show you how easy it is to get that fresh look in your home.
Going to get the Wildcats for a neutral zone infraction, so it will be 2nd down and 3 coming up with 4:22 to go here in the first quarter. Wildcats on top 3-0 here early in the ball game. Pell City with the ball at their own 33. 2nd down and 3, they'll call it. 4:14. Shotgun formation. looking over here left side, just going to throw it up, man coverage, and almost caught it. But behind him just a little bit, number 8 on the roster. I don't have a number 8 on the Pell City roster that we have, but Rodney Carroll right there step for step with the receiver. But behind the back pass, Randy, as Hudson Hughes throws it out in front, he's got his receiver.
Yeah, I thought that Rodney was in perfect position there in coverage, able to turn his head right at the right time. And it did take a pass on the back left shoulder to even give him a chance to catch out. And I think Rodney would have had a chance at an interception if it was thrown inside.
Wildcat show a blitz. Sturman gets in there, and he's got his receiver this time, 43-yard line. And a quick first down by Pell City, their first down of the night. And that one-step drop and release, Randy, you've got to be on your toes because he likes to get it out of his hands quick.
Yeah, he's impressive. This quarterback's got good size, quick delivery. The ball is right on time. That I see, only a sophomore. Look out.
Shotgun formation, twins to either side. Ball in the near hash as they move right to left. New set of downs. They're on 44. Wildcats bunch everybody up in there. Now they're going to drop back. 4 men on the defensive line, going to fake the speed sweep. Hughes keeps
Great
it.
tackle.
And A.J. Russell right there on the spot at the 44-yard line, going to lose a yard. Actually, they give him a yard up to the 45 somehow, but second down, and we'll still call it about 10. Not much of a gain there, but A.J. Russell read that play perfectly.
He did. 5'9", 184-pound junior. Dodges the big blockers in front and gets back there and gets him down quickly. They had this one dialed up perfectly. They get A.J. blocked there. It's big chunks of yardage.
High snap shotgun, 2nd 9, going deep down the right side, looking up. Passes, great coverage over there. Rodney Carroll again, man coverage down that far side. Gets his hand in between the hands of the receiver, knocks the ball away at the last second. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Rodney so far, and I don't want to jinx him, but back in coverage, and these are so hard to defend because you can't arm wrestle with the receiver out here. You got to be able to turn your head right at the right time, and Rodney does here and gets the right hand up and knocks this one away.
High-flying offense for Pell City, like to throw the football. Hudson Hughes, a sophomore quarterback, a big arm, a big kid, stands in there at 6'2". Wildcats get a good rush. They're going to set up a screen. They've got it set up over here. Breaks a tackle, midfield, 45, out of bounds inside Wildcat territory at the 42-yard line, and that's another first down. That time they baited the Cats, brought them in, let the rush come in and set up the screen. He hit his receiver, number 10, Jadarius Marbury over here, and he made the rest happen.
Yeah, not giving our defensive line much time to get back there and cause any disruption. Quick passing game. Great play calls so far for Pell City, and they're moving the football. 2:47 to go in the first. Wildcats lead 3-0, but Pell City on the move.
This drive started at their own 25 after the Cole Grogan punt. They have driven it down to the Wildcat 42. New set of downs for the Panthers. Pistol formation. Hughes in the pistol, and he's going to run into his own man. Kelly is going to be ripped down at the 40-yard line after a gain of 2 that time as he ran up the back of his offensive lineman. Somebody for the Wildcats, Randy, got good push that time.
Who you think?
I'll let you do it.
Tay Robinson,
there you go.
Back there in the backfield, holds on for dear life from behind and pretty much hog throws him down to the ground. Trey Edwards, the left defensive end, right in there on the stop also. 2-yard gain, 2nd down and 8.
Hughes in the pistol formation. One receiver to either side, ball in the middle of the field. At the Wildcat 39, 1:55 seconds, going to change the play now. Get the signal from his coach. Wildcat's going to creep some guys up there now. Shows a blitz. 4 seconds on the play clock. They get the snap off with 2. Here's a quick pass. Ball is ripped out of there. Tyree Gray read that play. They've done that 3 or 4 times now, Randy, is looking for Gabriel McKinney, the tight end over here on the left side. And a couple more steps, and Tyree, if he can read it perfectly, Randy, may have a pick 6.
He's so quick from back there in the secondary. Really impressed with him, not only at quarterback, but at safety, both last year and this year, to get up to the line of scrimmage quickly from 12, 15 yards back in coverage and make plays. This one, if he does catch it, it's a no gain. So 3rd down and 8, possession play for the Panthers.
Panthers 2 of 3 tonight on 3rd down conversions. 3rd and 8 here. Drops back to pass, under pressure. Hit as he throws. Pass going to be picked off at the 10-yard line. Still on his feet. That's Key Kendrick. Read the ball perfectly. left his receiver and found the football down around the 10-yard line, and Key Kendrick comes up with a big interception.
You know, they're trying us deep, but I'm really impressed so far with our secondary and getting their heads turned and finding the football and playing the football. This time we've got 3 defenders back there. They're behind each of the receivers, gives you time to make a play on the ball once it's in the air. Outstanding so far in the secondary for the Wildcats.
So the Wildcats have given up 38 yards on that drive, 7 on the first drive, so the defense still continuing to play good, but the Wildcats in a hole here, 1st and 10. They're on 8, going to line up in the wishbone, going to run off the right side, cut it inside. Still on his feet, trying to pound ahead, and a scrum in there across the 10, maybe the 11-yard line, so we'll give him 3 yards, a tough 3 yards, 2nd down and 7.
Yeah, they will get back to the line of scrimmage. Wildcats not taking any time back there in the huddle tonight. 2nd down and 7, we'll call it. Minute 10 to go in the first period. Wildcats lead 3-0, but deep down in our territory. Got to be careful back here, Brett.
Under center, Tyree Gray, wishbone formation. Going to hand it left side this time. Chase Burton found a little hole across the 15, 16, 17-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down, and we'll say 2. 3rd and 2 coming up, under 50 seconds to go now. And Pell City going to bring in the big guy, number 75, coming into the game at defensive tackle, Tyler Estel. He weighs 350 pounds, and he's a sophomore. 3rd down and 1, they'll call it. Tyree straight ahead across the line to gain, and he's got a 1st down, compliments the cardiology of Central Alabama, up to the 19-yard line with 29 seconds. So the Wildcats get that 1st down.
Yeah, great physical play there by the Wildcats as they take over possession of the football inside the 10-yard line. Go back to our bread and butter that Danny Horn brought with him. That's the wishbone attack, and we'll stay in it, Brett.
22 seconds and counting, going to stay, as you said, in wishbone. Pell City, 10 men in the box right there. 10 men in the box, going to creep them up. Counter play up the middle's got some blocks. Pac-Man spun off 1 tackle and gets up to the 23, 24-yard line. Pell City thinks they have a fumble, but they're going to call Pac-Man down at the 23-yard line, and that's going to do it for the first quarter of play. Wildcats lead it 3-0 as we head to the second. We will take an A&M Plumbing timeout. Your S&S Discount Tire score, Wildcats 3, Panthers 0. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
For over 70 years, Curley Motor Company has been serving the Lake Martin area with superior service. Curley Motor Company has quality pre-owned vehicles with down payments as low as $1,000 and flexible payment plans to fit any budget. Most vehicles come with warranties that Curley stands behind, and they even service customer vehicles. View all of Curley's inventory online at www.curleymotor.com. Curley Motor Company not only sells pre-owned vehicles but offers much more, such as rental cars, headliner repair, and can help you with lost car titles and title work. When you buy a car from Curley Motor Company, you're not just buying a car, you're buying our name.
Arctic Air and Heat, located in Jackson Gap on Highway 280. Mr. Darrell Kazai invites you to call him. Now, folks, the cold weather's coming. That's a fact. Now, he is your rain dealer. That's R-H-E-E-M. His number is 256-794-4341. That's Darrell Kazai. Ask him about Central Heating and Air. Central Heating and Air. That's 256-794-4341. Kazaya. Darrell Kazaya.
When it comes to providing the very finest in funeral services, there's one name that stands alone. At Radney's Funeral Home, we take pride in our reputation as one of the leading funeral homes in this part of Alabama. Since 1938, our name has stood for honesty, integrity, and quality. These are the principles that have made Radney's Funeral Home the #1 choice when you want the very finest in funeral service for your family. Radney's Funeral Home, the independent hometown funeral home serving Tallapoosa and surrounding counties.
Did you hear Bob's termination letter had a smiley face in it?
Zach Gunderson?
Yeah. He arranged our business loan without calling Riverbank.
Doesn't he know you never get a business loan without talking to Riverbank first?
Oh, he does now?
Wow, what a dummy.
You know I can hear you, right?
Fun hat.
Yep, not weird at all.
Don't get a business loan without talking to Riverbank and Trust. Our service runs deep.
Over the years, S&S Tire has grown into the Lake Martin area's largest volume tire dealer. S&S Tire offers the industry's best brand names: Michelin, Goodyear, BF Goodrich, Uniroyal, Firestone, and much, much more. The tire pros at S&S offer professional installation and the region's best price. In addition to your tire needs, S&S offers full automotive mechanical work for all your vehicle maintenance and repair needs with the area's most experienced staff. Visit either of our 2 locations on Cherokee Road in Ellick City or at South Street in Dadeville. At S&S Tire, we're installing peace of mind for every customer we serve. Every job, every day.
Chase Elliott, tearing up the track in the Napa 9 car. It's hard to believe you're only 18.
You guys even remember what it was like when you were 18?
No, not at all.
I do. I was awesome.
Whether you're a rookie, veteran, or a legend, conquer the job with Napa Know-How.
One period to play in the books. Wildcats lead it 3-0. Took that opening drive, Randy, from our own 32, drove it down inside Panther territory down to around the 21, 22-yard line. And Sean Rape kicked a 38-yard field goal. Great leg, great strength. Second down, back to action here, 2nd and 6, and over the right side, pounds ahead across the 35 up to the 25 up to the 26-yard line. Going to be a couple yards shy, 3rd and 2.
Running the option down the right side of the line, and Tyree pulls from the fullback, turns it back up around right tackle over there. Big McCaleb, 6'5", 265 on the right side, doing a great job blocking. We pick up 3 or 4 yards. 3rd down and 2.
Going to stay in the wishbone on 3rd and 2 at our own 27, moving right to left this time. There's a hole, bounces off one tackle. Ball appears to be loose. The beanbag goes down. Chase Burton lost the football, and the Panthers come out of there with it. Yes, they do. Recovered the fumble. And the first big break of the game goes to the Panthers as they take over just outside the Wildcat red zone at the 27-yard line. So Panthers with great field position, a tough play there for Chase.
Yeah, trying to fight for additional yardage. Didn't have much there in the middle of the line. Bounced it out to the left. Was tackled right there at right end. And somehow, we've seen 2 drives so far, 2 runs so far where the running back looked down, but he continued the run. Much that there, but he fumbles this time, Brett.
They start at the 28, they'll say. And the Panthers go in a bunch set, and they're going to blow this play dead. Is going to try the right side, and I watched him in warm-ups. That's Devin Mitchell, a speedster there, took the handoff. And it'll be a false start against Pell City, so that'll back them up 5 yards to the 33-yard line. So, again, Wildcat defense got good penetration that time.
Yeah, Jamel Hunter back there in the backfield as he starts. He did start that drive at right end. Looks like we have swapped out Jagary Tuck into the football game. Trey Edwards left defensive end with Big Tay Robinson there in the middle.
Hudson Hughes shotgun, splits one receiver to either side, ball in the middle of the field, one back beside him to the left. He takes it, one-step drop, takes it, fires it, incomplete, had him wide open. Jadarius Marbury down around the 15-yard line, but just way too much arm, too high.
They had that one set up perfectly, just a quick slant pattern, post pattern right down the middle of the field, and they had our defender beat. This was a touchdown if this one's thrown correctly, but 3 or 4 yards over his head. So Wildcats lucky there that they don't pick up a touchdown. 11-13 to go in the second. Wildcats lead 3-0. 2nd down and 15 to go.
Hughes with a strong arm, strong arm. Will be in the shotgun. Going to look over at the bench for the signal. One receiver to either side. Same formation. Lynch beside him in the backfield. He's going to take it, throw it over to the right side. And great coverage over here by Key Kendrick, coming over the side and knocking that ball away, looking for Devin Mitchell once again. And Key Kendrick so far with an interception and a great defensive play that time brings up 3rd and 15. Under center, I formation, first time. One receiver split to either side. Hughes drops the ball, fumbles, picks it up, under pressure, dodges A.J. Russell, tries to get away. Now he's going to scramble, 25, 20, 15-yard line is where he's going to go down. Actually going to go down about the 17 is where they're going to put him down, but he scrambled. That play had disaster written all over it, and he picked it up. Thought we were going to have him for a big loss, and Hughes with a peace of mind to find a hole and get down 11 yards for a first down.
Yeah, all that could go wrong did there. We had at least 4 or 5 different defenders with an opportunity to get him down, and somehow he sneaks his way down the left hash mark inside the 20-yard line down to the 18, they'll call it. 10:49 to go, Panthers on the move.
They'll stay in the offset eye this time. And
Ball's
he dropped
on the
it again,
ground.
and Wildcats are scrambling for it. Did we get it this time? We did. We got the football this time. That's 2 mishandled snaps for Pell City back-to-back, and the Wildcats come out of the scrum with the football. Still haven't had the official signal yet.
Great job by Tay Robinson. He gets down and picks up that fumble for the Wildcats, and that is
there it is.
Yeah, mishandled snap there, and Wildcats lucky to dodge a bullet inside the 20-yard line. Wildcats will pick it up at the 16. Got to find some offense here, Brett. Thought we put a nice drive together on the opening drive, but since then it's been a struggle.
Yeah, this will be our 4th time to have the football. A 38-yard field goal by Sean Rape first drive, and then a punt by Cole Grogan the second, and then a fumble by Chase Burton just then. And we'll start from our own 16. Another handoff, and we put the ball on the ground, and Tyree grabs it. It is fumbleitis right now for everybody on the field on both sides as we roll under 10.5 to go here in the first half and lost 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 12.
Exactly what you don't want to do here. The Wildcats trying to stay ahead of the chains and struggling to do that the last couple of possessions. We will rush back to the line of scrimmage. Orlando Henderson back there in the backfield for the Wildcats.
Spread it out this time. A quick pass over here in the flat, and they're going to blow the play dead. Play was dead. He completed it to Marquise Odom. Looked like he had some blocks out there, and Pell City burned a timeout. They were not set defensively, and we will take an A&M Plumbing timeout. 10:07 to go in the first half. Wildcats lead at 3-0. That's your SNS Discount Tire score. We'll take a minute break. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
Family owned and operated, Holly's Home Furnishings is the Lake Martin area's best choice for all of your furniture needs. Whether you're looking for something new for the living room, dining room, or bedroom, Holly's has something you'll love for every room in your house. Holly's has a great selection of furniture and the most popular names like Lane, Broyhill, Rowe Furniture, as well as the best names in mattresses like Sealy and Tempur-Pedic. You can even get beautiful home decor, everything your home needs, at Holly's Home Furnishings, located on Highway 22 West in Alex City. Visit their website at hollyshomefurnishings.com.
Jackson's Drugs in Alexander City has so much to offer, like the brand new Spirit jerseys, great assortment of picture frames, Alabama and Auburn items. You can get your game on in a heartbeat there. They also have Candleberry candles like Carolina Sugarcane Mist, Rock Salt Ice Cream, Watermelon Rancher, new pillar candle holders. Then for the bridal registry, they have monogram crosses, framing, and trays. We also have new floral items such as stems, bouquets, and topiaries. Be sure to get your lake items, and don't forget Jackson's Drugs in Alexander City.
Loves clothes and her phone. Still willing to be seen with you in public, depending on the location. Jamie at 14 and you. Available for a limited time only. Don't wait to make the memories that will last a lifetime at Walt Disney World Resort, the place where dreams come true.
Book your next Walt Disney World vacation. Contact Fairy Tale Journeys LLC at 256-825-2668 or at fairytalejourneys.com.
Whether it's a wakeboard boat or a cruiser, pontoon or runabout, big or small, every boat needs some tunes. Here's what you can count on from the Car Stereo Shop. The best products, the best pricing. Let me take that one step further. Bring me your best price in writing, and if I can't match it or beat it, I'll buy your gas. And the best warranty, 100% parts and labor. If you can't get your boat to us, we'll come to you, or call us at the Car Stereo Shop at 334-887-8422.
Football, tailgating, and an award-winning vehicle from Bice Motors in Alex City. You can't beat this time of year.
Get in the game and score big!
The summer clearance event continues, and all 24 teams have to go.
Coach, they don't know the play.
I told them twice.
Guaranteed lowest price, or we'll pay you the difference in price twice.
Buy it at Bice!
BiceChryslerDodge.com.
Hello, I'm Russell Building Supply, and I'm the big box store. Hey, Box, we just helped a man who wanted to build a new deck.
Oh, yeah? How'd you do that?
Well, he came in, made an appointment with one of our project engineers, which is free, by the way, walked him through the materials list and helped him with each step. Now he has a beautiful new deck, all at our low price guarantee.
Well, I just helped a guy that wanted to build a brand new deck.
Really? How?
I sent him over to aisle number 24, you know, the lumber aisle.
9 locations serving Lake Martin and Central Alabama.
When you're on Lake Martin and looking for your own boat, it pays to know what the locals know. Alex City Marine in Alex City and the all-new Alex City Marine South on Highway 63 across from the Mini Mall is Lake Martin's premier Landau pontoon boat dealer and the area's authorized Suzuki, Honda, and Mercury outboard dealer. Alex City Marine has the industry's best brands, and they back it up with the industry's best boat repair with marine-certified specialists that get it done right. Whether summerization or a full overhaul, Alex City Marine has you covered on both ends of the lake. Know what the locals know. Alex City Marine, Lake Martin's complete sales and service center with 2 locations to serve you.
Big time storyline as Jamie Dubose returns to Prattville, this time with a different team. Handoff up the middle. Tyree Gray gives it to Burton across the 15 up to the 17-yard line. So 9:50 to go here in the first half. Wildcats will be faced. That was Orlando Henderson on the carry. It'll be 3rd down and we'll call it 9, 3rd and 9 for the Wildcats. Split 2 receivers to the bottom, 2 to the top. Tyree's going to roll the pocket to the right, looking, going to throw it. Had Q Johnson wide open at the 30-yard line and just misfired. There's a low snap, going to roll to him. Cole gets it off, a knuckleball. Going to hit at the 45, going to take a Wildcat roll all the way inside the 40. And Cole did a great job of scooping that up and getting it off. Pistol formation, twins to either side, a little mishandled on the give there, and Wildcats trying to strip the ball. Going to hit him right there at the line of scrimmage, maybe a half a yard gain. We'll call it 2nd down and 9. That time Wildcats read that play outside of their center who weighs 330. Fumble snap back in the backfield. Ball is loose. Q Johnson almost got on it. Hughes crawled back there inside the 20 to get it. This has been a disastrous drive for Pell City as this drive started at their own 38. And they're way back inside their 20, down around the 18 now, Randy. And a 3rd down and a mile. They need the 48-yard line for a 1st down.
Yeah, look for them to try to separate one of their speedsters. And they've tried to go the opposite way to the weak side of the field each time that they've thrown deep. So you've got Key Kendricks maxed up over there with a speedster. So look and see if they'll throw more of a fade pattern down that left sideline.
Got Chase Burton in there along with Pac-Man at safety. Pressure, going to set up a screen out there, and a great play over there on the right side, a loss of about 2 yards, an open field tackle. They read it perfectly that time at the Pell City 48. We do appreciate Justin getting those scores for us. Pistol formation, going to hand off Chase Burton as he plows ahead across the 45 down to the Pell City 43. But going back to what you asked me, I'm impressed with our secondary play. Key Kendrick so far been a player at cornerback for the Wildcats.
Yeah, he and Rodney Carroll have been outstanding, and they have tried their best to separate their receivers and get them in one-on-one matchups with the 2 of them. But we've stood the test. 6-yard gain, 2nd down and 4 here.
Pistol going to hand off up the middle. They crash hard that time, and again, as you said it, Tyree'd like to have that one back as the ends crashed hard. Dropped him right there at the line of scrimmage. If he pulls it, he's got clean sailing on the right side.
Yeah, and last week we really commended Tyree for pulling that ball and keeping the ball in his hands because, if anything, you just want him more carries.
That's right.
I don't care if they read
He's
the play
very
or
unselfish
whatsoever.
player. Needs to be more selfish.
You want the ball in his hands more. 3rd down and 4.
Here comes a blitz off the corner. Tyree going to throw it over here right side. Ooh. Pass was almost intercepted. Going to the screen. Q Johnson, and right now, Randy, just nothing through the air. Can't get anything going through the air, and Pell City's selling out on the run. They're creeping guys up on the corners. Wildcats only managed 6 yards that time. It'll be 4th and 4.
Defensive front. Brandon Lowry will move down to the nose tackle, and we'll actually show that 3-man defensive line as you move Brandon Lowry down to nose tackle.
Shotgun snap, going to hand it off right side. Got some blocks, trying to find a seam. Gets up to the 30-yard line. Hard running that time by Christopher Lynch around the right side and picked up about 7-8 yards there, Randy. It'll be 2nd down. We'll call it 2nd and 2 as he picked up 8.
Pac-Man Norris comes up to make the stop along with A.J. Russell, right inside backer. They'll rush to the line of scrimmage. A little bit more of a power attack here to start off this possession.
Yeah, ball at their own 31. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers down here to the bottom. Going to hand off again on the left side. That's Lynch. Lynch trying to turn the corner and does. Going to have a penalty flag. Going to come back on a hold as he gets across the 35 up to the 38-yard line, but this one will come backwards on a holding call.
Should be a spot of the foul call. The flag is laying down at the 38, more of a 35, so I think they'll take this one inside the 25, maybe down to the 24-yard line, sets up about second down, 8 or 9, but able to catch the corners. Seal blocks on the right defensive end for the Wildcats, but probably that's where the hold started.
Yeah, I think so. And a lot of times when you go to the wide side of the field, try to string a play out, you can usually get a hold somewhere along the front, and that's what happened. Second down, it is a spot of the foul play, so second down, and we'll call it 4 at their own 28. Second and 4, their own 28, ball on the far hash. Shotgun going to stick in the belly over here.
AJ.
Great play, A.J. Russell. What a dart that time. Wildcats going to creep a man up. Going to bring pressure off the corner. Going to throw a pass way over the head of the intended receiver. Again, number 8.
Big number 8.
Yes. Don't have his name.
We don't have his name and number, but I would guess 6 foot, about 230, 235 pounds. Trying to get the football to him quite a bit. Key Kendrick in coverage. Good job by him reading the hitch pattern, short side of the field. Ball is overthrown. We had a stunt in the middle, had a hand up in the face of the quarterback with Scott Sturdivant. Think that probably helped out quite a bit. Marquise Odom back there to return for the Wildcats.
Boy, if you can watch Auburn last night, defensive linemen, get your hands up. They teach you to get those hands up, and more batted balls in that game than I can remember, and that forced the quarterback to throw it out here. We get a good push up the middle. Couldn't get the words out. And we almost blocked the punt. Somehow he got it off. And they're going to get it up here to around the 42-yard line. I thought for sure we had a blocked punt that time. And didn't quite get our hands on it, Randy. 4:01 to go here in the first half in a defensive struggle. And the Wildcats still have good field position at our own 42-yard line. 43, actually.
Great field position, plenty of time. 4:01 to go here in the second quarter. And we'll open it up a bit. When you see the Wildcats stroll out, 4 wide receivers are opening up quite a bit. Tyree Gray back there at quarterback along with Chase Burton at running back.
Trips to the bottom, 1 up to the top. Love to get some points here with 4:01 to go. Going to pull it this time. Tyree finds a seam, 45, 50, 45, a penalty flag on the play. Going to be a hold, going to come back. And you know right there in the dead middle of the field, when the umpire flips his flag down, that's going to be a hold. And Tyree pulled at that time, made the right read, Randy, and had about a 12 or 13-yard gain for a first down, but this will cost the Wildcats 10.
Yeah, spot of the foul call, maybe at the 48-yard line. They'll take it back from there. Tyree quickly into the secondary there. And spread it out wide. Tyree, it looked like a planned decision there right off the snap for Tyree to pull that football, try to make a play in the open field, and he did. It would have been a first down for the Wildcats. Is the spot of the foul. Sets up 1st and 17.
Shotgun. 2 receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom, moving right to left. And this time they get Pell City on a neutral zone infraction as he enticed Bothwell to come off the left side. A hard snap count by Tyree, so we'll get 5 of those yards back and to move the ball up to the 42-yard line. So first down in 11. 1st and 11 now at our own 42. Stay in the same formation. Twins to either side. Going to go pistol look this time. Orlando Henderson. Now this is Chase Burton back there. Going to swing it out to Chase. And boy, they read that play perfectly. Chase lucky to get back to the 40-yard line. Lost 2 yards on that play. It'll be 2nd and 13.
2nd and 13, 3:19 and counting to go. Just hard to find anything down the field. Trying to open it up, trying to get athletes in space here. Wide splits by the offensive front, 4 wide receivers. Had one nice opening, but a hole back there may have been the reason that we had the good opening there. 2nd down and 13.
Going to drop back to pass. Tyree going to dump it across the middle. He's got his receiver, 45, midfield. Another penalty flag. As the Wildcats get inside the 50 down to the 47, and they hit Marquise Odom dragging across, and maybe too many men downfield may be the call. Just have to wait and see it is. He ineligible receiver downfield. And that play was way behind the line of scrimmage, Randy, or actually behind where the line was. The line had already gotten a good push downfield, and that's what that call will be. So too many men downfield and 2:52 on the clock. Going to be another big penalty here. It'll remain second down. Just not much going for either team. Pell City with 42 total yards offense. They're going to wave this one off. Going to say no flag. Going to say that the line was not too far downfield, so that play will stand, I believe. The ball down at the 47-yard line, a big play, and that's going to be a first down. Compliments of Cardiology of Central Alabama, and Pell City's coaches are extremely upset that time, as you rarely see them wave off a play like that.
Their coach trying to get some kind of explanation on this side of the field.
They're not coming over.
They moved the chains back, which is odd. They did move the chains forward to show the first down, move them back. What will be the call?
We're all worried. We're all wondering.
Yeah, we'll just sit here and just watch it.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
They're going to finally move them. That is a first down. I knew that something had to happen there with the chains. You couldn't leave them where they were. But that's an odd play. Wildcats looked like they were going to be hit for too many men downfield, going to wave it off. Play will stand. An improvisation play by Tyree Gray to dump it to Marquise Odom. He picked up 10 yards and a first down to the Panther 47. Pistol formation. Tyree going to pull it, go around the right side. 40.
See, it's the reason you want the ball in his hands.
Right.
He's so quick out there on the field. To me, he seems like the fastest player on the field each and every week that we're out there. They got to stop. They got him tackled behind the line. He makes one man miss and picks up 5 or 6 yards on first down. Sometimes we want you to run the football 20 times.
That's right.
You almost have to tell him that.
Stows down here to the bottom, 2 receivers to the top. H-back is Sturdivant. Tyree drops back to pass, fires a pass.
Perfect.
Right off the shoulder pads of Stows. Incomplete at the 35. Would have had a Wildcat first down. That time Tyree put the ball on the money. Stows let it get into his body, Randy. It hit his shoulder pads and ricocheted off. Lucky it wasn't picked off. There's a couple of Panthers were standing around. It'll be 3rd down and 5.
Skinny post pattern to the slot receiver, and it was a dime by Tyree. Perfectly thrown. Possession play, 3rd down and 5 here for the Wildcats.
5th play of this drive here. 2 receivers to either side, ball in the middle of the field, and we moved the football.
Stuart Ward there.
Yep. Thought he was ready for the snap and pulled it back, and it's going to cost the Wildcats 5. So 3rd down and 10, rather, coming up. 3rd and 10. Been a sloppy first half for both teams offensively, and a lot of that has to do with the defenses of these teams. I won't give all the credit to the offense for messing up. It has a lot to do with both of these defenses. They played pretty well. Wildcats inside Panther territory at the 47. 2:12 to go here in the first half. 5 wide. Tyree just going to keep it. Quarterback keeper. Going to try to turn the corner over here, and he's not going to be able to do it. It's going to be run out of bounds right there at the line of scrimmage. So it'll bring up 4th down with 2 minutes to go. Wildcats leading 3-0 here. Just no offense for either team so far in this first half.
Cole Grogan into the ball game. Plenty of punting.
Yeah.
But they've been interesting punts so far.
This 4th punt coming up.
Yeah, several of the snaps have been 2-3 yards short on the punts, but I think we'll quick kick this one, Brett.
Yeah. The line of scrimmage will be at the Panther 48. Cole Grogan. And we move. So right now, concentration problems for our Wildcats as Anthony Parker over here on the left side jumped. And Cole Grogan 3 times this year we've seen come in the game and do that hard snap count to try to get the other team to jump. And 1 minute and 25 seconds to go in the first half. Wildcats took the first drive and went 8 plays. Sean Ray nailed a 38-yard field goal, and that's been it offensively for anybody. Pell City only 42 yards of offense right now. The Wildcats not much better with about 90 yards of offense. So There's just not much offense to do or to be seen so far in this first half, but credit both these defenses.
Need a good snap back here, Cole. As he's standing 12, 15 yards back for the Wildcats, will bring this one in. Get a good snap back, good kick. Go to the locker room, try to regroup offensively.
Yeah.
You can't ask for much better from your defense.
Pell City will get the ball. There's a great snap this time, and punt kind of off the side of his foot, hits the 28, going to roll way down inside. A great roll that time by Cole. And it'll be marked dead at the 10. So that time the Wildcats and Cole Grogan got a good punt. That's a 42-yard punt. That's his best effort of the night. A 42-yard punt for Cole Grogan pins Pell City at their own 10 with 1 minute and 15 seconds to go here in the first half.
Park Crossing leads Carroll of Ozark 22-0. Dothan up on Wetumpka 10-2. That's in the second. Prattville now on top of Central Phoenix City 20-14. That one's midway through the second quarter. Two evenly matched football teams.
No doubt.
Prattville's got a good team this year.
Yeah, you've seen them get better as the weeks go on, and they've had some impressive wins. And Chad Anderson looks to have gotten things turned around in Prattville, Alabama. Hughes in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Almost sacked. Going to roll out to the left. Just dumped the pass out of bounds and incomplete. The Wildcats almost had him sacked down around the 2-yard line. He didn't throw it to anybody. He was outside the pocket so he could waste the ball out of bounds. It went past the line of scrimmage. So
no, they'll throw it. Yeah, he didn't throw it. There's not anybody within 20 yards of that, and he rolls it and just slings it out of bounds, and I'm not sure he's out of the pocket anyway.
Well, that may be the call because he can waste it out of bounds if it goes beyond the line of scrimmage, but that time they get him for staying in the pocket. That's what they're going to call. We'll take it.
That's Tay Robinson back there. He's crawling. He's down on all fours, trying to get back to the quarterback. Gets one arm across. Can't get him to the ground, so he does roll the pocket slightly 2 or 3 yards. He doesn't wait much longer. A.J. Russell was after him at that point. He wasted on this left sideline. All the way down to the 2-3 yard line, 1:07 to go.
Wildcats have 2 timeouts.
They got 2 timeouts, but the big thing here is
don't get beat deep.
Well, this is scary territory if you're a Panther fan.
Yeah.
Can't have anything go wrong.
And snapping from their own 2 shotgun. Wildcats going to bring him in there. He's going to run off the right side. Barely got out of the end zone, but broke a tackle and got up to around the 3. So that time Hughes looked kind of like slow motion coming out of there, out of the end zone, Randy. 57 seconds. Wildcats will spend one of their timeouts there. And we'll just keep it right here as the Wildcat defense has Pell City pinned inside their own 5. They're going to give him the 3-yard line there, so a yard gain. So it'll be 3rd down and 16 coming up. Wildcats still have a timeout. We'll have a chance here to, if we can hold them, to maybe get a block punt.
Yeah, block punt. We've been back there on top of the punter about every time they've been back to punt. It's been T. Coley on top and not quite getting the block, but being right on top. But a good thing that we haven't been roughing the punter. So I don't know. It's always a happy medium for me. I mean, you want to go for it.
You always tense up, though.
Yeah, you don't want to make that fatal move when you have them punting inside deep in their territory. You know you're going to have great field position, but then you go after the punt. But at this point, 57 seconds left in the second quarter, you don't have anything to lose. Our Wildcats lead 3-0 quickly. Some scores. Tallahassee leads Central of Clay 10-0. That one's at half. Leads over Elmore County 10-0. That one's in the second. Central Phoenix City now leads Prattville 21-20. It's going to be a scored fest.
Back and forth game in Prattville. We'll keep you posted. 57 seconds here in the first half. Pell City 3rd and 16. Hughes going to be around the right side. Gets out of the end zone. Turns on the afterburners, if you want to call it that, if he gets outside the 10 up to around the 12 and run out of bounds on a penalty play here with 49 seconds.
They're going to get a hold. This one will go on the wide receiver on the wide side of the field, number 8. This hold is a spot of the foul hold, but I
from
think
the 12.
Do you decline?
Oh, absolutely. Just decline it and let them punt the football here with 49 seconds. You save a timeout. Hughes ran around the right side. He's still well short of a first down, and they'll send the punting unit out. Had to get to the 20, and they got him up around the 11. So, again, that drive started on their own 10, and he got to the 11-yard line, so only a yard that time for the Panthers. They only have 43 yards of total offense here in the first half.
Great field position. Plenty of time still to get at least in field goal range. Marquise Odom standing inside Wildcat territory, actually in Panther territory at the 45.
Like to get a good return here. Maybe a line drive punt if he gets it off. There's a good snap, bring some pressure. This is not a line drive. It's a moon ball. Get away from it. Almost hit Rodney Carroll. And Odom goes up and scoops it up like a baseball player at the 41-yard line with 38 seconds to go. Wildcats will have a shot here to get in Sean Rape field goal range. Not too many yards to go to get there.
Yeah, probably only 15, 20 yards to go. Sean was easily through on the 38-yard field goal attempt earlier. It's still a prime opportunity with this amount of time left in the first half, only 38 seconds. You want to take a shot down the field, doesn't hurt anything either.
Second drive for the Wildcats starting in Panther territory. The last time they started at the Panther 48. Only got 6 yards. Here's a counter play. Pac-Man right side broke a tackle, broke 2. Across the 40 down to the 38-yard line. Wildcats will spin that last time out there. He's got about 4 yards to the 38-yard line. Wildcats will spin that last time out. 20 seconds to go here in the first half. Wildcats lead 3-0. That field goal came way back at 8:36 in the first quarter. And ever since then, it has been nothing. And Pell City, Randy, was the benefactor of a turnover deep in our own territory. Got the ball there, then they turned it right back over to us. But they haven't been close to driving the ball anywhere near our territory. Only 43 yards of offense for the Panthers. 43
yards. The Wildcats got 100 yet.
The Wildcats have 87.
87 yards of offense. Had 58 of that on the first drive.
50. Yeah, 50 total in the first.
Okay.
A 38-yard field goal, but the Wildcat drives. 50 yards, 5, 20, 1, 6, and 5. So this drive 4. So actually we are over 90. We're at 91 now to be exact. So we need a little bit more so we can give Sean Rape a chance to hit that Zaxby sign dead between the uprights here at Pell City. 28 seconds actually is what the time is on the clock. The Wildcats do not have any more timeouts here. And we'll see what the Cats do here. Probably going to go to the air.
Happy to have Cameron Blankenship up here with us tonight. UAB starting offensive lineman. They've really turned the tide there for the Blazers this year, and he'll be on at halftime with us.
Yeah, Bill Clark doing a great job. I'm looking forward to talking to Cameron about the new look UAB Blazers this year. There's that Wolf package look. Tyree's going to throw the ball. Q Johnson complete inside the 30, out of bounds at the 28. If you can just get Q Johnson the ball, he's going to catch it.
Yeah, great job, great pass. This is about a 10, 12-yard out, quickly to the right sideline. And Tyree has thrown the ball beautifully here on a couple of different chances. Cy Stows did drop one, but this one's a dime again on the right sideline, a first down for the Wildcats.
Going to stay in the Wolf package. It's a wing T pistol look. That play was 11 yards, 1st and 10 at the 28. Going to go to the end zone. Q Johnson, a great grab at the 15-yard line. Going to be another Wildcat first down. Compliments of Cardiology of Central Alabama. The clock stops. 14 seconds. Going to kill the ball here as soon as they get the play whistled in. 2 great-looking throws there by Tyree. He gets everybody set and just going to spike the football with 9 seconds. Don't know how there could be a flag there. Everybody was set. He spiked the ball. We have seen more offsides called.
I think too many men on the line of scrimmage.
We'll wait and see what the official call here is. 9 seconds to go. Wildcats have moved the ball down from the Pell City 42 down to the 15. It will be procedure against the Wildcats. So that'll mark the ball back to the 19-yard line. So the ball will go back to the 19. You'll see Sean Rape come in here. Well, no, Tyree will stay out there. Now here they come. Sean Rape will run on now. The special teams unit will run on the field. 9 seconds to go here in the first half. A very makeable field goal for Sean Rape, already with a 38-yarder. This will be a 36-yarder. Kicking right to left. Odom will hold it. Great snap. Gets it off. Plenty of leg. Did he get it through? Yes, he did. 6-0. Wildcats take a halftime lead. Sean Raitt, a 36-yard field goal, Randy, to close out the first half.
Yeah, outstanding kick. Both of them, you saw him swing the leg right when you saw the ball come off his foot. You know it was pure. So this one would have been easily good from 45, 50 yards. And great job by the Wildcats to pick up 3 more points. All of them are important here tonight.
Stay tuned. The Lake Martin Vein and Laser Center halftime show coming your way. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
We are a debt relief agency. We help people file Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 under the Bankruptcy Code.
Marcia Mason is pleased to announce the new location of Mason Law Firm at 217 Madison Street in Alexander City. Marcia Mason is your local attorney for bankruptcy and Social Security disability. Call your hometown attorney, Marcia Mason, at 256-329-1313. All initial consultations are free and strictly confidential.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys. Advanced Heating and Air is East Central Alabama's certified train comfort specialist. That means the pros at Advanced make you the focus with superior service on all brands, 24-hour availability, and in most cases, same-day response. Advanced Heating and Air is exclusive with Train Heating and Air products that deliver the longest reliability and great energy efficiency, with an amazing 0% 60-month financing package on all new Train products. The best service contacts in the region, and all pricing is upfront so you have no surprises. Advanced Heating and Air, where your comfort is our #1 concern.
Tapley's Appliance, home-owned and operated by Tom and Louise Tapley, is located on Cherokee Road in Alexander City. Stop in and check out the Holland Gas Grill. It bakes, it grills, it steams, it smokes. It's great for cooking out no matter what the occasion, from tailgating to backyard grilling. The only grill guaranteed not to flame up. Also available, the DCS Gas Grill, and they have charcoal grills in stock as well. That's Tapley's Appliance, where they service what they sell.
Top Gun 1, this is Tower. Termite swarm season is here. Time to lock and load. Top Gun 1, over. Tower, this is Top Gun 1. I'm arming my state-of-the-art termite tech device that uses sonar technology to find termites in your home without going into your walls or floors. Roger that, Top Gun 1. You are clear to engage. For bond or service, call Top Gun Pest Control at 256-234-7375. With over 20 years of combined experience, our team can eliminate all pests from your home. Top Gun Pest Control, as we feel the tug to kill some bugs.
Carlisle Drugs in downtown Alexander City is celebrating 100 years in business. Wow! Check out the soda fountain. Yeah, soda fountain. And gifts for all occasions, ladies' shoes and clothing, Spartina handbags, wallets, and jewelry, Claremont designed picture frames, cuff bracelets, lake-themed items by Slant Collection. Come celebrate history at Carlisle Drugs in downtown Alexander City. For 100 years? Wow!
Cloud9 in downtown Alexander City has gifts for all occasions. Cloud9 has men's clothing by Southern Point, ladies' clothing by Tribal, Tag Jeans, and IC Collection, children's clothing by Vera Bradley, and of course their beautiful Vera Bradley selection of bags and accessories, jewelry for all ages, and a bridal registry. The girls at Cloud9 look forward to seeing you, and you will love their beautiful smiling faces. Home sweet home at Cloud9 in downtown Alex City.
I want to welcome in former Benjamin Russell Wildcat offensive lineman, now UAB offensive lineman Cameron Blankenship. Cameron, you've been on all of our programs a bunch of times and been with us here at halftime before, but let me just say this first of all. A former Wildcat, but now UAB Blazer, and Bill Clark has things going in the right direction for you guys.
He really does. He came in and told us that we were going to work hard, we were going to get to where we wanted to be, and so far it seems to be working. We got a long season ahead of us, but got a bye week this week, get our legs back under us, and get ready for what's to come.
I thought y'all played extremely well against a very good Mississippi State team on the road, and played even with them right there until the end. And, you know, Mississippi State's a team a lot of people think may have a shot to challenge for the Western Division, the SEC, which is the toughest conference in college football, obviously. But you guys, what's the difference, Cam? Because you got Bill Clark coming in. He has been an outstanding coach in high school and college, moved over from Jacksonville State. And I'll just be honest with you, a lot of people said, why in the world would you leave to go to UAB? I think you're seeing what can happen at UAB when you get the right guy in there.
That's right. As far as difference goes, I think he works us harder than I've worked hard since January. That's the hardest I've worked in my life for anything. And but he takes care of us. He really does. He gives us rest when we need it. He tells us every day, just give me your best, and I'll take care of you. And that's what we do. We go hard for him every single day, and in the end, he takes care of us, and it shows on the field.
The attitude, I watched some of that Mississippi State game, Cameron. It looks like you guys having a lot of fun, not intimidated by anybody out there. You were taking it to Mississippi State. I saw that one touchdown when you guys were scoring down there to the left, and they ran right behind you, and y'all plowed it right into the end zone and really controlled the line of scrimmage there for a while against a very tough Mississippi State team, a defense that a lot of people say may be one of the best in the SEC, period. So just talk about your offense and what you guys are trying to do that's a different philosophy than what you guys have done in the past.
Well, Coach Bryant Vincent, he came from South Alabama. He's the quarterback coach of South Alabama last year. He came in as our OC, and he preached tempo, tempo, tempo. We want to snap the ball 100 times a game. We want to do this. We want to do that. And really just the mentality of the offense. He tells us we need to be the toughest offense in the country. And it showed. We've had great statistics as far. We have, there's always things you have to work on after every single game. But we went into Mississippi State, and we really weren't intimidated by them. We knew what we were getting into. We played big schools before, LSU last year. Really not worried about their size, just having to keep us from getting too high or too low, and the momentum, and those freaking cowbells, man. Those cowbells. They shut up for a little while.
They weren't banging them around too much there in the first half.
That's right. We took the lead 17-13. They kind of settled down for a little while. But
they're a good football team. No mistake about it. But, Cameron, with the start that you guys have had, the games on your schedule, you guys have got to be looking at bowl game this year.
Yes, sir. That's the goal, conference championship and bowl game. We feel like we have the skill, the mentality, and the players to do it. And I think we do. Coach Clark, he's never really looking at a bowl game. That's the ultimate goal, but he just preaches the next game, because if you don't win that next game, you can't make it to the game after that. And so we're just trying to, just go in week by week, take each opponent, treat them like every other opponent, and if we get to the bowl game, then we get to the bowl game.
Next opponent for you guys?
Next week is FIU at home.
So very winnable game there for you guys at home. Already eclipsed the attendance record in 2 games than you did all of last year. That tells you a little bit about the energy level for your program.
I think they said it was 52,000 all of last year, and we've had over 56 this year just in 2 games. And the support's really come out. After we beat Troy, there was a lot of people that came up. You're walking through Walmart down where I live on Lakeshore.
Not only beat Troy, destroyed Troy.
Yeah.
I know you're going to be a little humble about it, but Troy is a proud program, and it's always been a good game between you guys. But when I looked at that score, when I saw it come across the scoreboard, I was like, my goodness. And there kind of sent the message, I think, to everybody that UAB's got a different demeanor.
It really did, but he preached to us after Coach Clark, after the game. He preached to us. He said, this is just one win. One win. We can't take this, we'll celebrate for 24 hours.
Move on.
Sunday we'll come back and get ready for Mississippi State. And, I think we did that. Obviously you always want to beat Troy. I'm not a big fan of Troy, never have been. And it was really good.
Well, obviously not. You're playing for UAB.
But it was really fun. It was the first fun football game I played in a very, very long time.
Well, Cameron, I tell you what, man, it's always a pleasure having you on the show and having you on the halftime show here, the Lake Martin Vane and Laser Center halftime show. We can't say enough good things about you. Proud of you and all the players that move on from Benjamin Russell to play college football, to be blessed to play Division I college football. And Cameron, I know after college football you have your sights on the NFL and an opportunity to move on to that next level and to continue the dream of playing football. Real quick, what's your thoughts on the Wildcats so far tonight?
Kind of sloppy, to be honest. So a lot of false start penalties. I know Coach Morrison is going to get that corrected at half. We really just have to come out and be physical. The defense has played, as far as I can tell, lights out. Mm-hmm. But we just have to come out and get something going offensively. And I know Coach Smith and Coach Horn, they'll get together and they'll find a way to get some points up on the board.
Cameron Blankenship, UAB offensive lineman, former Benjamin Russell Wildcat here. Follow Cameron and the UAB Blazers as the New Look Blazers with Coach Bill Clark has that program going in the right direction. Thanks so much for coming up, Cameron. Thank you so much. Stay tuned. More of the Lake Martin Vane and Laser Center halftime show coming your way right after this.
Some people think Allstate only protects your car. Here's the truth. Allstate can also protect your home or apartment, as well as your boat, motorcycle, RV, and snowmobile, and even your retirement and your life. Not many insurance companies can say that, but Allstate can.
For more information about how to bundle and save, you can contact Bland Insurance Group either by phone at 256-392-9244, or you can visit us on Facebook or our website at blandinsuranceGroup.com.
Arctic Air and Heat, located in Jackson Gap on Highway 280, Mr. Darrell Kazai invites you to call him. Now, folks, the cold weather's coming. That's a fact. Now, he is your rain dealer. That's R-H-E-E-M. His number is 256-794-4341. That's Darrell Kazai. Ask him about central heating and air. Central heating and air. That's 256-794-4341. Kazaya. Darrell Kazaya.
For over 70 years, Curley Motor Company has been serving the Lake Martin area with superior service. Curley Motor Company has quality pre-owned vehicles with down payments as low as $1,000 and flexible payment plans to fit any budget. Most vehicles come with warranties that Curley stands behind, and they even service customer vehicles. View all of Curley's inventory online at www.curleymotor.com. Curley Motor Company not only sells pre-owned vehicles, but offers much more, such as rental cars, headliner repair, and can help you with lost car titles and title work. When you buy a car from Curley Motor Company, you're not just buying a car, you're buying our name.
Jackson's Drugs in Alexander City has so much to offer, like the brand new Spirit jerseys, great assortment of picture frames, Alabama and Auburn items. You can get your game on in a heartbeat there. They also have Candleberry candles like Carolina Sugarcane Mist, Rock Salt Ice Cream, Watermelon Ranger, new pillar candle holders. Then for the bridal registry, they have monogram crosses, framing, and trays. We also have new floral items such as stems, bouquets, and topiaries. Be sure to get your lake items, and don't forget Jackson's Drugs in Alexander City.
Lake Martin Vein and Laser Center specializes in all things vein and laser oriented. Our physicians treat varicose veins and spider veins. We also utilize laser technology for things such as hair removal, tattoo removal, laser skin tightening, and laser facial peels. Wouldn't you like to see those unsightly varicose veins or spider veins disappear? Remove that dark, unwanted hair or eliminate fine lines and wrinkles. Most procedures are done in 15-minute sessions. Visit our website at lakemartinvein.com or call our office today at 256-212-9300.
Top Gun 1, this is Tower. Termite swarm season is here. Time to lock and load. Top Gun 1, over. Tower, this is Top Gun 1. I'm arming my state-of-the-art termite tech device that uses sonar technology to find termites in your home without going into your walls or floors.
Roger that, Top Gun 1. You are clear to engage.
For bond or service, call Top Gun Pest Control at 256-234-7375. With over 20 years of combined experience, our team can eliminate all pests from your home. Top Gun Pest Control, because we feel the tug to kill some bugs.
Lake Martin Vein and Laser Center halftime show. Wildcats lead the Pell City Panthers 6-0 by way of two Sean Raitt field goals, a 38-yard field goal on the first drive and a 36-yard field goal on the last drive of the game as time expired. And that's where we are, 6-0. Justin Clayton, our producer, now joins us, and let's go around and check out some more scores, Justin, throughout the state.
Well, first off, do you think Kansas State might be looking at Sean as a kicker?
I think there's a lot of colleges out there that may be looking at Sean Raitt as a field goal kicker, because those were two of the smoothest and with ease field goals that you'll see at any level, and could have been good from 50, that last one, and a weapon. Right now it would be scoreless if we didn't have a good field goal kicker, and that's the thing in a defensive battle. I'll run down the stats here in a little bit. Let's go around the state with some scores.
All right, well, Spanish Fort's leading Saraland 7-0. That's 4:13 to go in the second. Spain Park is leading Hewitt Trustful 21-19 at the half. Hoover demolishing Thompson 35-0 at the half. Opelika's beat Knoxford 21-7. At halftime, it's Reeltown 21, Horseshoe Bend 7. Number 4, Central Phoenix City leads number 6, Prattville 28-20. Parker is shutting out Fairfield 19-0, and Enterprise leads Auburn 14-0 in the first.
I tell you, Auburn still continuing to struggle. A great game, maybe the game of the week in the state down in Prattville, Alabama, as Jamie Dubose takes Central of Phoenix City down there. First time back in Stanley Jensen Stadium, not with Prattville colors on, so you know it's very emotional. going to be honoring the 84 Prattville Line state championship team. Kevin Turner also having his jersey retired tonight, so an emotional night down in Prattville, Alabama. But games around the state, that Spanish Fort Saraland game, 7-0 Spanish Fort. Right there before half, Saraland has been a team the last 2 years that has really taken a notch up, and they're in Baldwin County as well down there, and they're making their mark known as there's so much good football down in the Baldwin County and the Mobile County area. We'll take another break here on the Lake Martin Vein and Laser Center halftime show. When we come back, I'll run down some of the statistics in the first half and get you set for the second half Karen Chanel State Farm Insurance kickoff. Stay tuned. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
Football, tailgating, and an award-winning vehicle from Bice Motors in Alex City. You can't beat this time of year.
Get in the game and score big!
The summer clearance event continues, and all 24 teams have to go.
Oh, they don't know the play.
I told them twice.
Guaranteed lowest price, or we'll pay you the difference in price twice.
Buy it at Bice!
BiceChryslerDodge.com.
It's football season, and the Tide is ready to roll again. Bama fans, make sure you have everything you need to show your Tide pride. Bama Wear on Highway 280 in Childersburg has it all. Polo Coaches shirts, game day t-shirts, hats, watches, autographed memorabilia, Daniel Moore prints, and home goods. Bama Wear is also the original home of the popular Bama Girl t-shirts and has plenty of Tide stuff for the Bama ladies, including houndstooth purses, dresses, raincoats, and more. So whether you're gearing up to show your Tide pride at home or the game, there's only one place to go. Bama Wear on Highway 280 in Childersburg. You can also get your Tide gear online at BamaWear.com. Roll Tide. In a world that's ever-changing, you have to be sure that your choices are the right choices. At Central Alabama Community College, you'll know you made the best choice. We understand that you need the best educational opportunities. Whether choosing a technical degree program, taking courses to transfer to a four-year college or university, or being a part of our national championship winning traditions, Central Alabama will provide you with courses and degree programs in tune with today's workplace. Get a sharper focus on your life by choosing one of our 3 convenient locations: Alex City, Childersburg, and Talladega. Central Alabama Community College. Central to you, central to your success. Dr. George Hardy has been serving the Lake Martin area since 1991. Come in for your partials, dentures, caps, crowns, root canals, or whatever you need. Dr. Hardy also offers cosmetic dentistry like bleaching, veneers, and lumineers. Dr. Hardy and his staff love kids, so if you're 2 or 102, come in and let us take care of you. We also offer emergency dental care and accept all major insurances, including Medicaid and all kids. Give us a call today at 234-5678, located on Church Street in Alexander City. If you come in without a smile, we'll give you one of ours.
When it comes to providing the very finest in funeral services, there's one name that stands alone. At Radney's Funeral Home, we take pride in our reputation as one of the leading funeral homes in this part of Alabama. Since 1938, our name has stood for honesty, integrity, and quality. These are the principles that have made Radney's Funeral Home the #1 choice when you want the very finest in funeral service for your family. Radney's Funeral Home, the independent hometown funeral home serving Tallapoosa and surrounding counties.
Depot Computer, located next to Depot Gun and Pawn on Highway 280 in Alexander City, is now selling and servicing cell phones, iPads, and tablets. Depot Computer also sells and services computers, laptop, and desktop accessories, virus protection. Get them cleaned up now. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Depot Computer, located next to Depot Gun and Pawn on Highway 280 in Alexander City.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Lake Martin Vein and Laser Center halftime show. 1 minute and 30 seconds here before we get started in the second half. Wildcats lead at 6-0. Brett Pritchard, Randy Lee here with you at Pell City High School, and 2 great marching bands we've been able to listen to tonight. Our very own Wildcat Pride of Alexander City Marching Band and the Pell City Panther Marching Band, both outstanding.
Yeah, they were. You know, I'm very seldom blown away. We've got a great band ourselves with Benjamin Russell High School, so very seldom do you get blown away. Homewood always does.
Yeah.
Homewood's got a way that they present themselves that is very unique, I think, and the way that they, especially if you're at their place and the way that they come into their home crowd. But Pell City was equally as impressive. I looked over and I asked you, has Pell City always had a band this strong? And you said, oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, I talked to Kevin Smith today, Randy, and, it's funny. Programs, cities from decade to decade, it just instills. You see programs, I won't name any, that they've had talent and they've never been able to win. And, it's something about a mentality. And then there's other programs, you have a down year or two, but you get back to the top real quick. And, the same with band programs. I mean, it is what you instill in your school and what you feel like is important. And you can see it over time. These programs have really good bands, have really good football, basketball, baseball teams, whatever it is. But right here before we go into the second half, Randy, the Wildcats ran 28 plays in the first half, 7 offensive drives, 110 yards of total offense, 2 Sean Rate field goals. On the first drive, a 38-yarder. On the last drive, as time expired, a 36-yarder. That's the only points we've had scored. Both teams had a turnover. We turned it over. Chase Burton turned it over inside our own 27. We were able to get it right back on a turnover, a fumble by Hughes, the quarterback for Pell City. So stymied each other there, but 43 yards of total offense for Pell City, and so the storyline continues to be this Wildcat defense.
Yeah, what part of their offense scares you the most, Brett, as we move into the second half of play? I'll say mine first, then yours, because I think it is going to be a defensive performance, and if we can continue to stand up, because we found a little offense, but very little there to close out the first half. But your thoughts defensively, what do we need to do to stop this offense? Because they want to hit us. They want to hit some deep plays down the field. I don't think they'll have much success running the ball per se. They may catch us off guard from time to time outside of the tackles. But throwing the ball deep down the field is what scares me a bit.
Yeah, a team like this that likes to throw the football always scares you as you get into the secondary. Our secondary through the first half has been up to the test. Coach Horn said it to me in the locker room before the game. He said your best pass defense is a good pass rush. Got to get pressure on Hughes, got to get him uncomfortable, Randy, right there toward the end of the first half. Had him on the run, got an intentional grounding call, got them down inside their own 5-yard line. So you got to continue to find pressure up front. Do not give Hughes time to sit back there and find an open receiver. He's already proven he's got the arm to get it pretty much anywhere he wants to, but they like to get rid of it. I mean, you don't have time to really get a lot of pressure in there because he lines up in pistol shotgun most of the time. As soon as he gets the ball, Randy, it's a one-step and fire pass. And we were lucky down inside the 25 in the first quarter as he had a receiver wide open, just threw it too hard and too high.
Yeah, I was impressed the few times that Tyree's able to throw the football here in the first half of play, especially on that final drive. Hit 2 beautiful throws to Q Johnson. And you got to feel moving on throughout the season. You said it during halftime, and I'll repeat what you said. Can't give up any big turnovers, especially back in your territory in the second half of play. But if you do move it, you're able to get it on the other side of the 50-yard line. I do like trying to point out or target Q Johnson a little bit more here in the second half than we have.
Hard to cover him one-on-one by any team, and he's just that kind of athlete. And you get the ball near him, he gives you such a big target. He's a big, long, lanky receiver, very athletic, can go up and jump and grab the football. So, Tyree doesn't have to have pinpoint accuracy getting the ball to him. If you just get it in the area, he's got great hands. He can pull it in, and he's a game changer. He can break it at any point in time, but Tyree can too, running this option. If he can pull it and find the lane, Randy, he can take it 70, 80 yards easily. But this is a field position game. You got to play like the Wildcats did in this first half. Keep it on their side of the field, and good things will happen.
Well, you love our chances if it comes down to a special teams game. And if you saw there in the first half how important a special teams can be, Sean Rate proved already in the first half, both of them, a 36 and a 38-yard field goal. The one opportunity he had to kick the football off, kicked it through the back of the end zone. We did have some problems getting snaps back there on punts. Great job by Cole to bring them in and rugby-style kicked them down the field. Thought the last snap back on the punt was perfect, though. Looked like we had that corrected. And the snaps back on the field goal attempts were perfect to Marquise Odom. So it's a defensive game. And if that's the case, you like our chances.
You got to continue to play special teams.
If you've got to win a game with something with this Wildcat team this year, it's going to be defense, I can assure you.
Feel good about the defense. Cole, not too bad. Last punt went 42 yards. Helped swing field position back in our favor.
Yeah, I could be wrong, Brett. I don't want to call you out a little bit, but that one kick that he had down to the 38-yard line, I think he kicked from his own 5. And if he's kicked from the 15, that was about a 52-yard punt, wasn't it?
I don't know. I'd have to go back and look. I'll go back and check. Let me see where he actually
But
line of
no
scrimmage
matter what,
punted.
I think he had 2 40-plus yard punts there
Well,
in
maybe
the first
he did,
half.
and I may have just missed that. But here's a line drive kick, uncharacteristic of Sean Rape. He's a little mad that he missed it, but it still got the same effect. It went through the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, great percentage again for Sean to be able to kick that one through the back of the end zone there. But back to that, special teams going to be so important.
Yeah.
Cole comes into the contest only averaging 28 yards a kick. So to have 2 40-plus yard kicks there in the first half to swing field position is the most important
It's the important thing here in this game, no doubt. And we kick off, and Pell City right back there on 20. That Karen Chanel State Farm Insurance kickoff went through the end zone, a knuckleball kick, and same effect. Start the Panthers at their own 20. Shotgun formation, empty back set for Hughes. Hughes, one-step drop, fires a bullet, passes juggled in, intercepted. Sturdivant, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Wildcats, that's how you start the second half. What a great play that time by Sam Sturdivant. Johnny on the spot. Hughes threw a dart and hit him right in the chest. Jadarius Marbury juggled it around, and Sam happened to be in the right place, and he took it the distance for a touchdown.
Yeah, hitch pattern, short side of the field. Ball is thrown perfectly over to this side. Ball is tapped up into the air. I see the coaching staff trying to talk over with their quarterback, having an issue with his decision there. But let me tell you, he can't have an issue with how he threw that football because that was the receiver's issue, knocking the ball in the air. But Johnny on the spot, Sam Sturdivant, picks it off, takes it about 20 yards into the end zone. 4 touchdowns in the last 2 weeks on interception returns.
Change in momentum and quick and sudden change has the Wildcats up 13-0 after the extra point for Sean Rape. Quick, fast, in a hurry. Wildcats only 11 seconds off the clock here in the second half, and Sam Sturdivant takes it 30 yards to the house for a pick six. I'm telling you, Randy, when you juggle that ball in a crowd, a lot of times it ends up in the opposing team's hands, and it just that's what you dream of if you're a linebacker. Sam's standing right there, ball just comes into his hands, he looks up, and he's got a clean lane to the end zone.
And you called it perfectly during the halftime show. I said, I'd love to see us throw it around a little bit more. Tyree looked like he was strong throwing it. You said the last thing you want to do is have a pick six, and luckily for the Wildcats, it turns out in our favor there. Is Sean Rape back up for his 3rd time tonight to kick the football off for the Wildcats, hopefully through the back of the end zone.
And now you can feel like you can breathe a little bit. When you're up 6-0, you know you're only a play away from being down. And a linebacker's dream, Sam Sturdivant picks off the pass. His brother will hear about that one, I can promise you. Fields the ball. Karen Chanel State Farm Insurance kickoff, a yard deep in the end zone. As competitive as Scott and Sam are, Randy, Sam's going to say, all right, I got one up on you. I scored a touchdown.
Yeah, it's a great job there and exactly what we needed. Up 13-0, 11:49 to go in the 3rd period of play. And they'll definitely come out and try to test our secondary now.
It was a good throw by Hughes. He hit his receiver dead in the numbers, Randy. Just too hard, I think. Just threw the ball a little bit too hard.
I'm not even going to repeat what you said about throwing the ball too hard back in the past.
Yeah, but that one, he had a lot of soft coverage by our guy, had his receiver. No excuse. He should have caught the football, no doubt about it, but we catch the ricochet and take it in. All right, Hughes, the other side. Hard pass this time caught, but only for a couple of yards up to about the 22-yard line.
Your guy, Key Kendrick, great job, open field tackles, about a 5 or 6 yard pass completion out. But Key, as he moves back to try to make a move, gets him down, only a 3 yard gain. 2nd down and 7, 11:30 to go here in the 3rd. Wildcats lead 13-0. 2nd and 8 for the Panthers.
Gonna split 3 out here to the bottom. You'll never let me live that comment down, I know. 5 wide, empty back set, same formation as the drive before. Hughes looks to his right, 1-step drop, reading the pass perfect. And that's Key Kendrick again, coming up only a yard gain that time. Key Kendrick really reading that pass play. And give him a couple, actually. It'll be 3rd down and 5 at the 25-yard line. 3rd down situation here for the Panthers.
Yeah, and as you can see, Coach Burkhalter going over there and telling Key, look, they throw 2 hitches at you in concession, they're going to try to hit you with hitch and go. It's just a matter of time, so go ahead and be prepared for that.
Squat down on it. 3rd down and 5. Under 11 here to go in the third quarter. Wildcats lead 13-0. Stop and play, and Pell City could not get lined up. Some frustration going on. They will burn a timeout. We'll take an A&M Plumbing timeout. With them, your S&S Discount Tire score, Wildcats 13, Pell City 0. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
For over 60 years, East Central Alabama has relied on Jackson Refrigeration for installation and service on all brands, including Rheem, Goodman, and York. Now we've expanded into A1 Four Seasons Heating and Air, a division of Jackson Refrigeration. We still make your comfort our priority and expect our staff to be the most experienced, dedicated, and trained to give you the highest quality of sales and service. When choosing your heating and air company, choose our family of professionals. The all-new A1 Four Seasons Heating and Air, the all-new division of Jackson Refrigeration.
When you need plumbing service, call on the professionals at A&M Plumbing LLC. We are your dealer for Nature's Miracle state-of-the-art water filtration systems, providing sales and installation of systems for your whole house or under sink. Join our Diamond Club and enjoy many benefits and services while saving money and getting priority service scheduling. We offer financing, and our services include a 1-year satisfaction guarantee. All our technicians are trained, background tested, drug screened, and wear photo IDs to ensure your safety and peace of mind. Our knowledgeable staff will be happy to answer any of your questions. So call A&M Plumbing LLC today.
Hello, I'm Tim Ray, captain of Benson Russell Quarterback Club. As we get ready to kick off this 2014 season, I would like to thank the following: Elliott City Parks and Rec, Good Old Boys Barbecue, R&B Media, WAHC TV, LMG, 97.5 Kalijah Country, Russell Do-It Center, Coombs Catering, JR Sports Bar and Grill, and Russell Medical Center. Thanks to each one of you, and always remember, we are BR.
Loves clothes and her phone. Still willing to be seen with you in public, depending on the location. Jamie at 14 and you. Available for a limited time only. Don't wait to make the memories that will last a lifetime at Walt Disney World Resort, the place where dreams come true.
Book your next Walt Disney World vacation. Contact Fairy Tale Journeys LLC at 256-825-2668 or at fairytalejourneys.com.
Tallapoosa Ford is your Ford truck dealer for over 35 years. We've delivered on America's best-selling truck, the Ford F-150. Tallapoosa Ford has the F-150 you want with a huge selection on site and can order any style or model you need with all the region's most competitive pricing. We service all warranty work with an award-winning service department, so we are with you down the road.
Hello, I'm Jeff Smith, and I'd like to welcome you to Tallapoosa Ford, a family-owned Ford business locally owned for over 35 years. Your friend in the Ford business.
Visit Tallapoosa Ford on Highway 280, Alex City. Your Ford giant in East Central Alabama and your friends in the Ford business.
Oliver & Treadwell Law Firm is a dedicated, knowledgeable, and local legal team dedicated to serving its clients with a practice covering a broad spectrum, including criminal and civil litigation, family and domestic issues, and personal injury and workers' compensation. Oliver & Treadwell will use their experience and expertise to make sure you get the quality legal representation you deserve. Our team can execute your legal game plan. Oliver & Treadwell is also a proud sponsor of all local high school football. No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other lawyers.
10:36 to go here in the third quarter. Wildcats up 13-0. Pell City, 3rd down and 5 at their 25.
Quick score updates throughout the state. Enterprise leads Auburn 21-7. Beauregard up on Talladega 7-6. That one's at the half. Central of Phoenix City up on Prattville 28-20. That one at the half. Travion Samuel has 3 receptions for $134 for Phoenix City. Tallahassee up 17-0 over Central Clay.
That's kind of a little surprising. Roll the pocket to the left. Hughes looking. Right-handed quarterback.
Good
What
play.
A great play by Q Johnson. Just absolutely ran through his blocker and ran Hughes out of bounds. He is a tremendous athlete.
Yeah, Q Johnson, I'm going to mention it again because he reminds me so much of him. Pokey Graham, Antonio Pokey Graham, played back in the middle to early 90s. Played receiver and outside backer, was physical, was all over the field. Q Johnson reminds me so much of him out there playing. He fights through a block. They try to block him, but he beats him off the punch and gets him out of bounds. You can tell the quarterback was slung back about 5 to 7 yards, back inside the 20-yard line. Marquise Odom standing at the 50 to return this punt.
And this is a disastrous start. Low snap, can't get it off. We're going to tackle him back there at the 5. Somehow did he punt that football and got it up to around the 17. I don't know how he even got his leg up to
Kicked
get
it
the
with
ball
his left
off.
foot.
That's amazing because they were going to have him down around the 2, Randy, and he did manage to get it out around the 17. This has been a disastrous start for Pell City here in the second half. A pick 6, negative 2 yards on that drive, and a punt that the punter could not handle. Gets it off somehow, some way up to the 17, but Wildcats have outstanding field position.
Got to find a way to put the football in the end zone here, and we mentioned earlier, if you're going to take a chance, take the chance inside deep in their territory, and right here, Q Johnson lined up at receiver in that pistol wing T formation. You throw it around a bit.
The Wolf package here going to pull it. Chase Burton.
Good catch.
And it's going to be an option pitch out there to Tyree. I mean, from Tyree to Pac-Man down to about the 15-yard line there is fake the handoff up the middle. Tyree pulls it and then options it out over here to Pac-Man, Randy. Got 3 yards.
Yeah, Pac-Man did a great job just catching that football. It was an option play, short side of the field, over to the right. And we do pick up about 3 yards. 2nd and 7, 9:50 and counting to go in the third with the Wildcats leading 13-0.
Ball on this hash, going to hand it straight up Chase Burton and just pushes straight ahead. That big offensive front pushes the Panther defense down to around the 11-yard line. So we'll get 4 yards there. It'll be 3rd down and 3. Under 9.5 to go here in the third quarter.
Good physical blocking in the middle of that offensive front. Stuart Ward, Daniel Bland, Marquis Wheeler getting a nice push. They pick up 4 yards, hit right at the line of scrimmage. So that's 4 hard-earned yards by Chase Burton. Possession play. Not possession play because we're going to kick a field goal if not. But 3rd down and 3.
They try to go for it depending on how close we get here. There's the pistol. Tyree going to pull in. He's got sailing out to the left. 10, 5, looking for the end zone. They're going to call a holding penalty as he goes in for the touchdown. Probably didn't need it. Probably didn't need to grab anybody because Tyree, once he pulled it, Randy, he had everybody sucked inside and ran around the left side for a touchdown, but it's going to come back.
Be a hold, spotted the foul, hold, 2 or 3 yard line more than likely.
Should be not going to be a first down.
Yeah, I'll bring it back. Probably right around where we are now.
Yeah, probably. You're exactly right. So be around the 12-yard, actually going to lose a couple of yards there, so it'll be 3rd down and 5 now from the 13. We did have the ball at the 11. So 3rd down, still manageable. Wolf package, 2 receivers, 1 to either side. Going to send a man in motion. That's Pac-Man. He takes the handoff up the middle. He has a seam. 10-5, touchdown Wildcats. Pac-Man on the counter play out of the Wolf package in motion, takes it 15 yards for a touchdown.
Yeah, counter, show it to the left, cut it back to the right, in between the guard and the tackle on the right side, and Pac-Man makes a nice cut down the center of the field and gets the ball into the end zone. Beautiful drive there by the Wildcats. Scored it twice to get it in.
I'm going to tell you something right here. You cannot start a second half any better than this Wildcat team has. A pick 6 and then a turnover, basically a botched punt by Pell City. Wildcats get it back at the 18-yard line. They take it in. They're going to go for 2 here, up 19-0. Tyree, wishbone formation, going to hand off Chase Burton following his big blocker, McCaleb, into the end zone. Wildcats 2-point conversion. We lead it 21-0.
Counter play to the opposite side here to Chase Burton, and he walks this one into the end zone. Nice job of blocking here to start up the second half of play, and that's what you wanted to see. I don't think as we went into halftime that Coach Morrison, and there hasn't been too many times I've seen him as upset as he was there in the second quarter. He was upset on the sideline in the second. It's been a few years since I've seen him that upset. And for Need, I don't think that we opened up as many holes as we've seen in the years past, and not even the first part of this year. But, boy, they came out and drove some guys off the line of scrimmage there on that drive.
Yeah, a little paint peeled in the locker room, I'm sure. 21-0, playing like a team possessed now. Coming out with a pick 6, Sam Sturdivant. 30-yard pick 6, a botched punt by Pell City gave us the ball at the 17, or actually the 18 rather, and then on 3rd down and 5, it was Pac-Man taking it in 15 yards out for a touchdown. Wildcats, after a 2-point conversion, lead it 21-0. Sean Rapon to kick off. And going back to the first half, 41 yards of offense for Pell City. Not much better than Eufaula last week. Kickoff to the 1, going to bring it out. 5-10 to the 15, bounces off a tackle, and he's going to be hawked down, trying to rip the ball out. Orlando Henderson almost stole it from him. He was able to hold on to it and be pushed out of bounds somewhere around the 20.
I think this one may be inside the 20, down at the 18, 17-yard line, so even better than the actual kick out of the back of the end zone. Scott Sturdivant was down in coverage. Good job by him to break up the wedge there in the middle. And the Wildcats hawk him down on the right sideline with Orlando Henderson. 21-0, 8:41 to go in the third. Absolutely perfect way to start the second half of play.
Can't ask for it better. Third offensive possession here in the third quarter for Pell City. They'll go in the Wildcat formation this time. Split Hughes out over here. Just going to snap it to him, run to the right, now run to the left. Going to go up the middle, got a couple of yards before he was spilled there. A.J. Russell's having a heck of a night from his linebacker post. They'll give him 3 yards up to the 21, 2nd and 7.
He's something, isn't he?
He is.
He's quick. He finds the football. He's not that big, about 185 pounds, but he keeps from getting blocked right there in the middle of the
smart
play.
Football, being able to find his lanes, get off blocks, and sure-handed tackler, that's for sure. Wildcats are very disciplined on defense. 2nd down and 7, 8:07 to go in the third. Panthers at their own 21. Hughes, the lone back there in the shotgun, gets the snap, under pressure, going to shoot a pass over the middle, juggled, almost intercepted. Q Johnson right there on defense, and Tyree Gray almost got the deflection. If he would have caught that, he would have walked in for a touchdown. So Pell City down 21-0 has already had a disastrous start to the second half, but they're teeter-tottering on an implosion, Randy, right here, with a 3rd down and 7 at their own 21.
No backs in the backfield as they spread each of them wide. And we've been able to roll up our corners also. A lot of comfort with the way our corners have been covering deep down in the field, and I think that's changed up their decision-making.
And here's Hughes going to take it and go deep, right side. We got double coverage. Rodney Carroll at the top of the jump there, the highest point of the football, goes up and almost picks it off. We have had blanket coverage in the secondary tonight.
Not sure what his speed is also. I think it's pretty good. I know his size is perfect. And he's a junior. And, Brett, they've tried him about 4 times, and you would take the film and go show a corner how to cover a deep pass, what I've seen right there.
He's been perfect
Rodney
tonight.
Carroll has been able to find the football, meet it at its highest point, knock the football away here. Great field position set up for the Wildcats. Marquise Odom at the 50.
A high snap, got it off barely, and this is a knuckleball. I mean, no spin at all. I've never seen a ball not do anything but just kind of hover, and it goes out of bounds at around the 45, so a terrible punt that time by Pell City, and the Wildcats will start 1st and 10 inside Panther territory.
Carver leads Stanhope 37-15. That one's at half. Spain Park up on Hewitt Trustful 28-22. Smith Station 23. Valley 3. That one's in the third. Central of Clay draws to within a touchdown of Tallahassee. They now trail 17-10. 2:03 to go in the third quarter. Chelsea taking it to Chilton County 35-7. 8:02 left in the third.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's surprised there, but did I hear that correctly a minute ago? Beauregard only led Talladega 7-6. Very interesting there. 7:42 to go here. Wildcats with the ball in that Wolf package, has had some success in that. Tyree up the middle. Orlando Henderson bounces off one guy, still on his feet, pounds it ahead down to the 41-yard line. We'll give him 4 yards there. Brings up 2nd down.
Strong running between the tackles. Orlando hit around the 49-yard line, picks up the 44, picks up about 2 or 3 more yards after contact. 4-yard gain, 2nd down and 6. Clock's rolling, 7:19 to go in the third.
Wildcats this will be the 5th play of the second half, and right up the gut again. Not going to option pitch it over here. Marquise Odom, seam, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, big play, touchdown, Wildcats.
What a second half of play. Couldn't script it any better. Fake the option. Orlando Henderson doesn't take. Tyree Gray runs down the sideline. He pitches over to Marquise Odom, who runs down the sideline. Can't run the option any better than you saw right there.
He is really dialed in, Randy, in the last 2 games running this option, reading his keys. That time a 40-yard scamper by Marquise Odom. Great blocking out there by the wide receivers on their men on the corners, and he found the seam, and Marquise Odom shows you what he can do. Now he'll go back and hold for Sean Rape. 27-0. High snap, but gets it down. The kick is up and good. Wildcats lead it 28-0. And I mean lightning in a bottle here in the second half. It was 6-0 at halftime, and with 7:03 to go in the third quarter, Wildcats now lead it 28-0.
Sam Sturdivant picks that football off. First pass play to start up the second half. Great job in coverage again. We're up there right on top of him, causing the ball to deflect up in the air, and everything's gone perfectly since then. But I think one of the big storylines to start this second half, how well the offensive line is blocking right there the left side of the line, especially the tackle and the receivers on the left side opened up a huge crease for Marquise Odom to take it 40 yards for the touchdown.
Wildcats have absolutely played lights out here, and there's still 7:03 to go here in the third. A 3-play drive, 15-yard touchdown run by Pac-Man. A 2-point conversion added by Chase Burton. That got us to 21-0, and that time 3 plays, a 40-yard touchdown run by Marquise Odom on the option pitch. And as you said, added that pick 6 to start the second half. Wildcats have really poured it on here in the second half. Sean Rape on. Karen Chanel State Farm Insurance kickoff here. And a missile that's going to go down, and he fields it before it goes to the end zone at the 1, brings it out, 15-20. And somebody grabbed a jersey, thank goodness, as he crossed the 35 up to the 37, because he got through that initial wave. And if he didn't grab that jersey, he would have been gone.
Trey Edwards, great job by him pulling on the back. Boy, when he got a hold of him, he didn't go anywhere. He stopped in mid-stride. A couple of new defenders coming into the ball game. We've seen Christopher Dawson a couple of times. Jacob Rogers into the ball game at a corner. This is at the right corner back there in the secondary, seeing his first action, number 36 for the Wildcats. And he saw quite a bit of action last week. Darius Jackson, 5'10", 150-pound sophomore.
Panthers own 39-yard line. 6:55 to low snap, gets it up, and I mean in the backfield. Is that A.J. Russell again?
Yeah.
That is unbelievable, as the ball was picked up by Hughes, stuck in the belly of Lynch, and before he could get it to him, A.J. Russell was all over him for a 3-yard loss.
Yeah, A.J.'s outstanding. He's a middle linebacker. He's a junior. He's 5'9", 184 pounds.
This defense is unbelievable.
Yeah, he helps. You know, Scott and Sam are able to sit in the hole, make the plays, always in the right spot. But A.J., when he's in there with one or the other, he's the guy that moves so quickly to get to the ball.
Hughes under center, and I mean, Tay Robinson, handoff right side, gets across the 40, 41, and leaps over a defender. But I'm going to tell you something. Tay Robinson got in the backfield while Hughes was handing the football off on the right side. I don't know how he got the ball to Mitchell without causing a fumble.
And he does that all the time. Let's see what the call is here.
They've gotten a sideline warning against Benjamin Russell, so the next one will be a penalty flag.
Another tackle by A.J. Russell there.
He is racking them up, no doubt. I mean, so many good plays on the defensive side of the ball by many players. I mean, Sam Sturdivant a pick 6. You can look at both corners, and Rodney Carroll and Key Kendrick both have had outstanding nights. Tyree Gray's made some great plays from safety. A.J. Russell's been all over the field. I mean, who's your star out there?
I don't know. Sean Rape knocked through those 2 field goals through to start the first half. So
when nobody could get anything going offensively.
How about the junior class?
How about it? Going to be good. Already good. That's holding. Going to roll out. Tay Robinson just missed a sack. But Sam Sturdivant comes up. Actually, Scott this time comes up and finishes him off back here at the 40. Play lost 4 yards. It'll be 4th down. Right now, this Wildcat defense imposing its will, and it looks like Pell City just doesn't want anymore.
Yeah, this defense getting after it. A.J. making one tackle after another there at the middle linebacker post. Tay Robinson staying in the backfield. And the difference is we've cut off the short passing lanes, moved our corners up just a bit, 3 or 4 yards. And that 1 yard or that one-step drop pass, they're not there anymore, and they don't have the time to do anything else.
Punt. Odom's going to come up and field it. Fair catch at the 35, Randy. If you look at this, they've had 4 drives, 2 total yards offense here in the second half for Pell City.
How much in the first?
The first, they had 40, let me go back and look, 43 yards of total offense in the first. They got 2 here in the second half.
Quick scores out there, a little bit of a shocker to me. Opelika leads Oxford 21-14. Hewitt-Trussville over Spain Park 29-28. That one's a shock.
That is.
Clay Chalkville up 30-21 over Pinson Valley.
That's a close game.
Prattville, opening drive of the half, they fumble the football. They actually recover a fumble on Prattville's opening drive. Central Phoenix City does. The Red Devils lead 35-20.
Starting to pull away in Prattville as a sweep to the left side here. And a negative play, a penalty flag along the far side. That play lost about 5 yards back to the 30 here as the Wildcats start their 4th offensive possession here in the 3rd quarter. Actually, 3rd offensive possession. We won't count the pick 6 as an offensive possession. So 3rd offensive possession here will be a hold against Benjamin Russell, and they will decline that penalty. They'll take the loss back to the 31-yard line. So it'll be 2nd down and 14. Second down and 14 at our own 31. Wolf package, here comes a blitz off the corner. Pac-Man takes the handoff, slides down a little bit as he makes a cut, and he's going to be hit right back there at the line of scrimmage. So no gain on that play. They're going to give him about 2 yards forward progress before he fell down. Knee must have touched when he made that cut. 4:44 to go here in the 3rd. It'll be 3rd down and 12 for the Wildcats, but have really stretched this lead out. 28-0 here in the 3rd quarter.
Definitely won't do anything to hurt us here in that Wolf package, which is a wing T formation in the pistol formation. And you're right, don't expect the ball in the air, Brett.
Going to stay in there, 2 receivers, 1 to either side. Man in motion, Pac-Man going to, as you say it, we're going to throw one down the field. Q Johnson caught it at the 30. 25 are going to get him for pushing off, I bet. 2 flags down. Tyree, just when we say something about not throwing on a 3rd and 12, we go deep. Q Johnson went up and caught the football, but they'll probably get Q for shoving in the back, and they will call offensive pass interference. That's a tough break. What a great call there. I mean, what a great catch by Q Johnson going up and fighting for the football. And I'm sorry, I think it was just a great play by Q. I'm biased, though.
You definitely are. It wasn't too big a shove. Somewhat, but great play call.
He's got to be able to go get the ball.
And Tyree has really thrown the ball well.
He has.
When he's had the opportunity to, and when we've needed him to, he's thrown it well. You'll run it here, buddy.
Yeah, you probably won't throw that again. So the ball goes way back inside the 20 to the 18. You know what? It's not a bad call if it's picked off way down here. It's no different than a punt. So 3rd and 12. Wildcats tried it. You go up with your best athlete in the receiving court. He makes the catch. They get him for a shove. So they back him up. 3rd down and 27 now with 4 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Wolf package is going to hand it off up the middle. Chase Burton, a safe play across the 20 up to the 22, 23-yard line. The Wildcats will punt the football, and punting the football is not a bad thing most of the time.
Cole Grogan goes back, and he had quite a bit of action there in the first half of play. Did a great job. Brett and I talked about that coming out of half. Special teams has been a strength. Cole, I'd guess averaging 40 yards a kick there in the first half of play. A great job getting the snaps back there also the last 2 or 3 times.
Going to be punting inside the 10. 1 man deep around his own 41 for Pell City. It's a great snap. Cole gets it. And a wobbly punt going to be fielded at the 49-yard line. So Pell City with good field position there. Down 28-0, 3:05 to go here in the 3rd.
Couldn't ask for a start. Couldn't ask for a better start to a half than what we saw here. Sam Sturdivant interception return for touchdown. Long run by Marquise Odom. We haven't seen a breakout distance run this year. We've seen one long one, I guess, of 49 yards there in that Central Clay game by Tyree Gray. But that 40-yard gain, really, that's got to be the 2nd longest carry of the year. Am I wrong?
Yeah, I think you're right. And that time when he saw that lane, man, he was just shot out of there like a cannon. 1st and 10, Pell City Fifth offensive possession, going to look, throw it deep over here, looking and well overthrown. Jacob Rogers, great coverage down here, man for man. I have been impressed with our corners and our safeties in the secondary. Knew they'd be tested tonight. If you're a secondary player, like you alluded to, you love a matchup like this. You wait to have a chance to get thrown at this many times and be tested, and the Wildcats have been true to the test.
Well, especially this kind of game where they're wanting to just throw fade patterns down the sideline and see if you can keep up with them, and that's about all they've done. There's no imagination with these pass plays. It's just takeoffs. And so those are normally punts up in the air and see which one can go out and get it.
2nd down and 10. Hughes just going to step back, throw it, got his man over there, complete at the 45 of the Wildcats. Dodges a tackler, gets it up somewhere around the sticks, may have a first down. Pass complete over there, Jadarius Marbury. That's who Hughes was looking to on that first possession of the second half. When the ball was picked off, it juggled. A hard throw, hit him in the pads. And Sturtevant picked it off, took it into the end zone. That picked up a Pell City first down. First positive play they've had in quite some time.
A lot of Elliott City citizens listening in, thinking back to old Hamp Line days.
That's exactly what it is.
The train going across the way.
Hughes going to drop back to pass. He's got his man this time. He catches it in stride and touchdown. You tried enough, and you're going to hit one, and that time a 41-yard strike. And I saw him in the pregame warm-up. He's a speedster. Number 2. Devin Mitchell, a 41-yard touchdown strike from Hudson Hughes, a big arm, and that time he hit him in stride.
Yeah, double move over here on the left sideline, a beautifully thrown football. 2:28 to go in the third. 28-6 now, and that's what Pell City needed.
Extra point upcoming. Bad snap, almost blocked, got the kick up, and he got it in. 28-7. A passing attack like this, you're never out of the game. 2:28 to go here in the third quarter. And still a 3-touchdown lead for our Wildcats. We'll take an A&M Plumbing timeout. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network. 2:28 to go, and that's what Pell City needed, some type of big play, and Hughes has tried that secondary all night and finally got the speedster out there. Devin Mitchell got behind the secondary, and 41-yard touchdown strike from Hudson Hughes to Devin Mitchell, and it's 28-7 rather. Wildcats still in control. Run up and field, ball's loose down at the 8. Going to scoop up Rodney Carroll, looking for some room, and not going to have much as he gets it up to around the 12-yard line. 2:21 to go. Got to continue to do what you've done all night, and that's control the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, got to find a way to move the football, and you really haven't. Out until this third quarter of play, we had trouble finding any offensive possession that was a strength outside of that first drive, Brett, but we've run the ball well here to start the second half of play, and the offensive line has been the reason for that, so that's what we need here. We need to grind it out. 2:21 to go in the third. Take this drive, get us into the fourth period, and eat up about 5 to 6 minutes.
53 yards of offense for Pell City in the second half, had 43 in the first half, so getting up there close to 100 now for the game, mostly all through the air. 2:21 to go, wishbone formation. Tyree going to hand it off over on that left side, nothing doing that time as Pell City has everybody pinched inside. And they're going to give him 2 yards off the left side, brings up 2nd and 8.
Just not much doing in that wishbone attack, trying that left side of the offensive line, and you'll see us milk the clock. We won't snap it till it's under 3 seconds to go on the play clock. First time we've seen us in the huddle. That was a shock there in the first half, quickly to the line of scrimmage, about as quick as you see any college.
That's right. Gonna go in that wishbone formation. Tyree under center. Ball on the far hash, moving left to right. Snap it, tall sweep over here. Chase Burton, the left side. Again, nothing doing over there. Pell City shoves him backwards. See how much they give him, a yard. So 3rd and 7 coming up for the Wildcats. Up 28-7 here. A minute and 15 seconds to go here in the third quarter. And it was 6-0 Wildcats at half. Sean Raitt was the star of the game, and then Wildcats had everything go their way to start the third quarter. A pick 6 by Scott Sturtevant, or Sam Sturtevant rather. And then a botched punt. And then a big touchdown run by the Wildcats, and Wildcats had a 28-0 lead. Now lead at 28-7 on a possession play, 3rd down and 7. Counterplay, right side, comes up inside Pac-Man to the 15-yard line, and they stop him dead cold there after a gain of about 2. So it'll be 4th and 5. Wildcats are going to have to punt the football.
Yeah, 4th and 5. Let's see. We have to snap before the end of the quarter. Depends on when they start.
No, they will not. Play clock has not had to start yet.
We'll let that one run out, and we'll head to the 4th period of play. Up 3 scores, 28-7. As they start it up now.
And that's going to do it, as Randy said, for the 3rd period of play. Wildcats take a 3-touchdown lead in to the 4th quarter. We come back, it'll be the final period of play. We'll take an A&M Plumbing timeout. Your SNS Discount Tire score, Wildcats 28, Panthers 7. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
Family owned and operated, Holly's Home Furnishings is the Lake Martin area's best choice for all of your furniture needs. Whether you're looking for something new for the living room, dining room, or bedroom, Holly's has something you'll love for every room in your house. Holly's has a great selection of furniture in the most popular names like Lane, Broyhill, Rowe Furniture, as well as the best names in mattresses like Sealy and Tempur-Pedic. You can even get beautiful home decor, everything your home needs, at Holly's Home Furnishings, located on Highway 22 West in Alex City. Visit their website at holleyshomefurnishings.com.
JD's Tire and Lube. If you need diesel, if you need non-ethanol gas, if you love service, need new tires, don't waste your time shopping around. Go to JD's Tire and Lube. They can get you any tire, anytime at the best prices around, and you get free rotation and balance for life of the tire. JD offers full service for whatever your needs are. Oil change, brake repair, radiator work, batteries. You can even get your car washed. The customer service is unbeatable at JD's Tire and Lube, 316 Tallapoosa Street, Alexander City, in the old Foshee Service Station building.
Grace's Flowers in Alexander City on Hillaby Street has been making people happy for decades. Susie Kelly and her friendly staff continue that same great tradition. Grace's Flowers is a full-service florist for all occasions, funerals, weddings, and other special events. In addition to flowers, Grace's has a great gift selection as well. To send a smile or encouragement, call 234-4238, and Grace's Flowers will deliver. Grace's Flowers on Hillaby Street in Alexander City.
Okay, Lotus Flowers, let's breathe deeply. Now find your center.
Found it.
Oh.
Yum. Yoga is so delicious.
The Zensation Salad is back. Chicken fingers on mixed greens with crispy wonton strips, Asian slaw, honey sesame sauce, and a veggie egg roll. Zaxby's indescribably good.
The all-new Alex City Auto Collision is now open and ready to serve you at 2227 Old Dadeville Road, offering quality spray and bed liners, full paint and body services for all makes and models with fast turnaround. They guarantee a lifetime warranty on all repairs and paint for as long as you own the vehicle. Alex City Auto Collision works with all insurance companies and estimates are free. And there's a You Save Car rental office on site, so you'll always have a ride. Alex City Auto Collision on Dadeville Road, 256-392-4542. Our business is a wreck.
Are creditors breathing down your neck? Is the repo man knocking at your door? Is your home in danger of foreclosure? Is garnishment threatening your paycheck? Bad luck? Call Chuck. Bankruptcy attorney Chuck Reynolds can help. He's got 30 years of experience solving money problems just like yours. Chuck Reynolds will tame your wild financial beasts and get your life back on track. Call Chuck at 877-329-1331. Learn more at www.badluckcallchuck.com.
Hold up the number 4 as we head into the 4th quarter. Wildcats up 28-7. Cole Grogan will be punting the football from his 1-yard line. So the Panthers will send a man back on the Wildcat side of the 50 at the 49. A couple of bad snaps tonight, but Cole has handled them. Been able to get the ball off. This is a good snap here. Steps to his left. Gets off a wobbly punt. Going to be fielded right there at the 41-yard line. So coming up to field that punt, Jonathan Spears. And so Pell City, Randy, 11:52 to go in this ball game, down 28-7. Quick strike offense, short field to go here.
Yeah, plenty of time left on the clock to get those back, especially the way they throw the ball down the field. But the entire first team defense back out there. We had rotated in a couple of different secondary players on the previous drive, but complete first team back out there for the Wildcats. 4-man defense front. See if the Wildcats get back there and cause some disruption.
Hudson Hughes was looking to go over there on the left side. Jadarius Marbury penalty play, though. False start against the Panthers will cost them 5. It'll be 1st and 15. $11:49 here to go here in the ball game, 28-7. So a legal procedure play for Pell City. Split 2 guys down here to the weak side of the field. Going to be a pistol formation. Back beside Hughes, 1 behind him. Going to hand it off to the speedster. Going to try to turn the corner. Is not going to do it. Wildcats square him up and put Christopher Lynch on his back. And he's going to lose a yard. So it'll be 2nd down and 16 coming up for the Panthers.
Great play. Rodney Carroll, defensive back, comes up from the secondary and makes the open field stop. Big play. Loss of about another yard. 2nd down and 15, 11:24 to go in the 4th period. The Wildcats leading 28-7. 6-0 at the half. 22 quick points to start up the 3rd period of play. Only about, 7-8 minutes in?
Yeah, exactly. 8:52 to go in the 3rd quarter. We're up 21-0. 7:03 to go in the 3rd. We're up 28-0. So really quick. Wildcats knocked it out. Blitz up the middle, and what a play by Tay Robinson. And I know it's hard to say that a defensive lineman blitz, but it looked just like a middle linebacker blitz. But the only bad thing about it is he's our nose guard. I mean, Hughes, what happened to the center? He's missing. Somebody call the hotline. I don't know where he went.
He literally did not touch him. And he's not the only one.
I've never seen a sprint from a nose guard like that. Tay Robinson, a big loss back here to the 44.
How many games have you seen us start up the opening possession that they have the football and he is back there in the backfield? Because it takes a while for the center to get used to the speed that's coming at him.
3rd down and a mile. Hughes drops back to pass. He's under pressure again. Going to roll out.
Good
he
tackle.
Takes a big hit over here on the right side. And that is Sam Sturdivant having a heck of a second half here, coming up, squaring him up, putting him down for a big loss back here at the 38-yard line. So they started at the Wildcat 41, and now they have it at their own 38.
Punting situation. Marquise Odom will go back to where about the 30-yard line. Should be great field position for the Wildcats to milk this clock. Got to open up some holes. We struggled on this previous possession getting anything between the tackles.
Negative 21 yards on that drive for Pell City, and a punt that's not going very far. Just got to get away from it. Takes a Wildcat roll backwards to the 45, and Pell City one lone play in this game, really. It was a 41-yard touchdown strike. And outside of that, it's really been nothing. Went backwards 21 yards, had a great opportunity there to take the football over at the 41 of the Wildcats. Down 3 scores, Randy, but that defense just bows up and refuses to let anybody get one up on them.
Yeah, half of their yards, I guess, in the football game coming off one pass play down the sideline. And, you know, we've seen that over the years. Our defensive front really has not. I can't tell you the last game we played someone where they just ran the football at us and we couldn't stop them. Can you?
I have
it's been
not.
a long time.
And Tyree option keep over there on the right side and wasn't able to get it off and pitch it. And he got a couple of yards before he was pushed back, though. Tyree playing it safe. Don't want to do anything risky. Again, to give up a cheap score, up 3 touchdowns, 28-7. But in the second half here, this defense has only given up 32 yards offense.
Yeah, that outstanding play, backwards we've sent them. How many yards we got in the second half? Majority of it on one run, correct?
Yeah, and before that play, 55 yards.
40 of it coming on one touchdown run by Marquise Odom. That tells you what a huge play that was for Sam Sturdivant to pick that football off and take it in.
Massive. Pick sixes, and we've had 4 of them in the last 2 games. It's unbelievable. Tyree pulls it right side, made a great choice. 45-yard line down inside Panther territory to the 42, and he's got a Wildcat first down. Compliments of cardiology of Central Alabama.
Belly option, fake it to Chase Burton, pull the football out. Run that option down that right side and had the pitch man also, but I like the ball in Tyree's hands. And he picks up big chunks of yardage down to the 42-yard line. Biggest thing, clock continues to roll. 8:35 to go in the football game. Wildcats lead 28-7.
Cy Stowe's will split wide down here to the bottom. They'll go in the Wolf package. Q Johnson to the top. That's the short side of the field. The ball on the far hash. Cole Grogan now in there at quarterback in the Wolf package, and he's going to hand it to the first man through, and he powers ahead across the 40 down to the Panther 39-yard line. That's a good gainer of about 4 yards on first down.
Yeah, Tyree goes out. Helmet pops off. Looks like they'll leave Cole into the football game. Give him a little playing time. Good time to do that. Up 3 scores. Controlling the line of scrimmage. Picking up 4 or 5 yards there on first down. 2nd down and 6. Under 8 minutes to go in the ball game.
Took this football over at our own 44. 4th play of the drive coming up. Have it at the Panther 38-yard line. Final period of play. Wildcats up 28-7. Stay in the Wolf package. Cole Grogan is your quarterback with 2 receivers to the wide side of the field, or excuse me, the short side. And he's going to pull it, run it to the right side, and lowers his head and gets inside the 35 down to the Panther 33, 32-yard line right at the sticks. They may have to measure it. We'll see.
They'll bring him on. First down.
Yeah, first down. Good run by Cole as he pulled it, read it perfectly, went around the right side, picked up a first down. Compliments of Cardiology of Central Alabama down to the Panther 32.
You know, valuable playing time. He's only a sophomore. He's an outstanding athlete. You get him on the field and you give him an opportunity when the game's not out of doubt.
That's
this game
right.
not out of doubt. You still want to continue to move the football, but you never know when your backup's going to be important.
Cole, a new set of downs, takes a snap, counterplay this time, left side, finds a seam inside the 30. Powering ahead, Wildcat offensive line starting to really get a good push now up front. That was a good run that time. Is that Marquise in there?
Yeah, Marquise, he's a little tender on that left ankle again. They run the counter to the left, strong running between the tackles, 2nd down and 3, clock still rolling, that's the important thing. 6:38 and counting. Wildcats lead 28-7.
It's a good football team in Pell City, 3-1 on the season. Cole. Handoff, first man through, following his blockers. Chase Burton does about as good a job putting his hand on the backside of one of those offensive linemen and just letting him guide. Very patient runner and rips off about 4 or 5 yards. He's going to be close to another Wildcat first down. Actually needed 4. And got just that many, 4 yards, and that does pick up another Wildcat first down. Just sticks that left hand on the back of the lineman, Randy, and just lets him guide him through the hole.
Been a good-looking drive right here. Tyree Gray had a nice run around right in. Helmet pops off. Cole Grogan comes into the ball game, and you don't skip a beat. You love to see that, even if it's just handing the football off, Brett. Great to see him out there, but I think the main thing is the offensive front starting to wear on this defensive line for Pell City.
7th play of this drive coming up, started at our own 44. Cole quickly snaps it, hands it off Chase Burton up the middle, inside the 20, dives down to about the 18-yard line there. We'll give him 4 yards there on first down.
Yeah, good trap play, left side of the front. Picks up 4, staying ahead of the change, rolling that clock, exactly what you wanted. 5:33 to go in the ball game, and it's still clicking down. 28-7. Our Wildcats looking strong here in the second half.
Yeah, really just pounding it ahead. No secret to what they're doing. Cole stays in there. Pistol, here comes a blitz. Counter play here, little stutter step. And that time, Pell City did a good job of grabbing Rodney Carroll around the left side. It'll be 3rd down and 6 coming up for the Wildcats.
See if they'll try anything here. Prime location to give Q Johnson a chance. Got Q Johnson lined up, man-to-man defense, 6'1", 177 pounds, leading receiver returning from the team last year. Take a chance. Probably would, wide side of the field.
9th play of the drive coming up, pistol here. Wolf package. Counter play, Pac-Man inside the 15 down to the 13-yard line. Going to be real close to a first down.
For over 60 years, East Central Alabama has relied on Jackson Refrigeration for installation and service on all brands, including Rheem, Goodman, and York. Now we've expanded into A1 Four Seasons Heating and Air, a division of Jackson Refrigeration. We still make your comfort our priority and expect our staff to be the most experienced, dedicated, and trained to give you the highest quality of sales and service. When choosing your heating and air company, choose our family of professionals. The all-new A1 Four Seasons Heating and Air, the all-new division of Jackson Refrigeration.
When you need plumbing service, call on the professionals at A&M Plumbing LLC. We are your dealer for Nature's Miracle state-of-the-art water filtration systems, providing sales and installation of systems for your whole house or under sink. Join our Diamond Club and enjoy many benefits and services while saving money and getting priority service scheduling. We offer financing, and our services include a 1-year satisfaction guarantee. All our technicians are trained, background tested, drug screened, and wear photo IDs to ensure your safety and peace of mind. Our knowledgeable staff will be happy to answer any of your questions. So call A&M Plumbing LLC today.
Hello, I'm Tim Ray, captain of Benson Russell Quarterback Club. As we get ready to kick off this 2014 season, I would like to thank the following: Haley City Parks and Rec, Good Old Boys Barbecue, R&B Media, WAHC TV, LMG, 97.5 Kalijah Country, Russell Do-It Center, Coombs Catering, JR Sports Bar and Grill, and Russell Medical Center. Thanks to each one of you, and always remember, we are BR.
Loves clothes and her phone. Still willing to be seen with you in public, depending on the location. Jamie at 14 and you. Available for a limited time only. Don't wait to make the memories that will last a lifetime at Walt Disney World Resort, the place where dreams come true.
Book your next Walt Disney World vacation. Contact Fairy Tale Journeys LLC at 256-825-2668 or at fairytalejourneys.com.
Tallapoosa Ford is your Ford truck dealer for over 35 years. We've delivered on America's best-selling truck, the Ford F-150. Tallapoosa Ford has the F-150 you want with a huge selection on site and can order any style or model you need with all the region's most competitive pricing. We service all warranty work with an award-winning service department, so we are with you down the road.
Hello, I'm Jeff Smith, and I'd like to welcome you to Tallapoosa Ford, a family-owned Ford business locally owned for over 35 years. Your friend in the Ford business.
Visit Tallapoosa Ford on Highway 280, Alex City. Your Ford giant in East Central Alabama and your friends in the Ford business.
Oliver & Treadwell Law Firm is a dedicated, knowledgeable, and local legal team dedicated to serving its clients with a practice covering a broad spectrum, including criminal and civil litigation, family and domestic issues, and personal injury and workers' compensation. Oliver & Treadwell will use their experience and expertise to make sure you get the quality legal representation you deserve. Our team can execute your legal game plan. Oliver & Treadwell is also a proud sponsor of all local high school football. No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other lawyers.
Goes down low, hands off left side. Chase Burton knifing his way through traffic inside the 5 down to the 4-yard line. And if the nail had not already been driven into the coffin, this one will do it. 3:50 to go. Second down and goal at the 4-yard line. They have taken this ball from their own 44 and driven it down inside the 5. Cole Grogan has been the quarterback primarily on this drive. Handoff left side. Chase Burton, 3-yard line, 2-yard line, reaching for the goal line. Going to be short down at the 1. So 3rd and goal at the 1 coming up.
Probably good. Continue to roll that clock. 3:24 and counting, 28-7. Wildcats have imposed their will here on this drive to close this thing out. No balls in the air.
No.
Completely keeping it on the ground.
11th play coming up.
11th play of the drive. We had asked for that on the previous drive, didn't get it, but we get it here, and we'll take it as we close this thing out.
Yeah, 3:05 to go here in the ball game, and a little pride on the line as the defensive line talking to each other. Do not want to let the Wildcats put another touchdown on the board here on their home turf. 4 seconds on the play clock. Cole going to take it, drop the football. He's going to pick it up, run around the left side, going to be just short. Didn't really lose anything, going to be stopped right there at the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 4th and goal at the 1. Wildcats up 28-7, 2:30 to go here The 12th play of the drive coming up. Wildcats started at their own 44. That's a game-clinching drive right there.
Yeah, definitely is, and a great job moving this clock down. But you'd love to see us go ahead and stick this thing in. Continue to roll that clock. 4th down and goal. I don't see any reason to rush to the line, take that snap, and go ahead and let that play clock run down.
Wildcats with 2 timeouts. Cole Anderson are going to hand off. Pac-Man leaps over the top of the pile, and he's in. Touchdown, Wildcats. That's the final stamp on this one.
Great second half of play. 6-0, Wildcats led. At the end of the first half, 2 long field goals, 38, 36 yards by Sean Rake. Got 2 players down on the field. Let's see who they are. 2 Wildcats down on the field.
Interior lineman.
I think they'll both get up, move off. Actually, Scott Sturdivant and Stuart Ward.
Yeah.
They'll get up and hustle off the field, but a great second half of play. Only up 6-0. It was a struggle in the first half. We haven't had a ton of offense in the second half, but we've taken advantage of every chance we've got.
Well, we had a 45-yard drive and a 56-yard drive here in the second half. And a pick 6, just a lot of great things here in the second half after a very tight game going into halftime, only up 6-0. Sean Rapone, extra point, kick is up. He hits the Zaxby sign. I wanted him to do it. He did it. Thank you, Sean. On the scissor lift behind the goal post, and Wildcats take a demanding 35-7 lead with 1:59 to go.
Scores throughout the state. Athens leads Muscle Shoals into the third quarter, 14-7. Pelham up on Walker, 24-21. 5 minutes left to go in that one. Prattville cuts it to 42-27. 2:30 left in the third. Central Phoenix City really taking it to Prattville. Oak Mountain 24, Tuscaloosa County 6. Hoover up 56-6 over Thompson. Spanish Fort 14, Saraland 7. Watch out, Jeff Kelly can coach them up down in Saraland. He was outstanding at Jackson. They're closing the gap on Spanish Fort. I don't know if they'll win it tonight. At least there's somebody
What's
giving
that score
them a game.
again?
14-7. Closest game Spanish Fort's had in the previous 30-plus was the Wildcats when we went down there in the third round, lost 21-10 to them. Lee Montgomery leads Jeff Davis 21-17. Leads up over Elmore County 31-7. Somehow I've let this one close out for me, but only have one
and
more
it is
score.
a final. I don't know if you said it or not, but it's a final. Tallahassee defeats Central Clay 31-16. And it is Brandon Bain's show every time Tallahassee takes the field. Reeltown over Horseshoe Bend 40-7. Jackie O'Neill continues on.
Chelsea 42-7. They defeat Chilton County tonight. Chelsea's going to be a tough opponent in this region.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough game, but
I think that'll decide whoever finished second in the region.
Yeah.
Us or Chelsea.
Well,
you in agreement with that?
No, there's no doubt about it. You can't
Could
sleep
be
on Oxford. Can't
Yeah.
sleep on them.
They played Opelika tough tonight.
Yeah, they did. Hey, it's a tough region. You know, 4 or 5 teams in this region that are very even. Sean Rake, actually Cole Grogan going to kick off, and a big leg there, shoots a line drive kick down to the 6, brings it out, big hole up the middle, and he is gone unless Cole can grab him. And Wildcats chase him down, strip the ball. Did we get it? We did. What an unbelievable play. He was in the wide open field. Somebody chased him down from behind, stripped, and Wildcats get the ball. That is the kind of night it has been for Pell City, and the guy is still down. I don't know if he's emotionally upset or if he's physically hurt.
I don't think that's him. That's someone that was out in front blocking. It was number 10.
I didn't know there was anybody out in front blocking.
Nicole Maxwell, 5'7", 171-pound running back.
Talk about not giving up.
10th grader. Hawks him down from behind, and he was cruising on out. So that tells you Nicole can really run as well.
And Cole, that is a hard – when you're the lone guy there and the guy sprinting full speed at you.
The only thing you can hope is he runs at you.
Not much you can do there, but he did slow him up enough for Maxwell to come up from behind and strip the football. And I tell you, you got to be thinking, I have broken through this line and I am gone. And somebody catches me from behind. Not only does he catch me, strips the ball from me and we turn it over, and that's going to do it. 1:44 to go. Wildcats 110 total yards in the first half, 111 in the second half. So
it's pretty even.
Pretty even there.
But we scored 29 additional points in the second half that we didn't have in the first, so go figure.
32 yards of offense for Pell City in the second half, 43 in the first half. So Wildcats have held another team to under 100 yards of total offense. Last week, Eufaula ended up with 18. They were about negative 60 going into that last drive of the game last week until we put our third string in. Still didn't give up a point, but Caldwell now in at quarterback for the Benjamin Russell Wildcats. Cameron Caldwell.
Nice running, T. Coley.
T. Coley up the middle.
Junior right up the gut, picks up 7-8 yards.
We're not done with our offensive stats, by the way.
Yeah, it's a good 7 more for you. I'm trying to help you out there.
Thank you.
T. Coley picks up 7 off left tackle, minute 24 to go in the ball game. Wildcats going to leave Pell City 1-1 now in the region. 35-7 victory. It was a hard-fought victory. It's going to look
like a blowout.
But it wasn't.
Well, we took control in the third quarter and took them out of the ball game, and that was you strike quick, big plays. Cameron Caldwell hands off right side, good run around the right side.
Can go.
35-40, out of bounds 45.
Ooh.
Who was that?
Colby Maxwell, same one that just hawked him down.
Put him in.
He's a sophomore. That kid can really run it.
Yeah, he had a burst off the right side, picked up a Wildcat first down, compliments of cardiology. Central Alabama moves the chains. They say he went out right at the 44, so 1st and 10. 52 seconds to go in the game. Wildcats 35-7 in the lead.
Decent size, too. 5'7", 171. See Coach Horn over there talking to him, and he's caught my eye. I'm sure he's caught all of those coaches' eyes over there on the sideline.
Cameron Caldwell in the pistol formation. Snap, handles it. Gives it off T. Coley right side, a couple of yards. And that might be the last play of the game. Let's see if they mark it down. 40 seconds to go on the game clock. They still have not started the play clock yet. They just marked it. We'll have to snap it one more time. 30 seconds to go in the game. They just blew the play clock in motion, so the play clock about 4 seconds in front. We'll have to snap it one more time, but the Wildcats here, you better start figuring out who's going to win all these awards here in the postgame show, because we've got the Patterson Truck Parts and Equipment postgame show. We got a play of the game sponsored by Wheelis Seamless Gutters.
I'm telling you.
I tell you, he is.
He can run it.
Ball's loose on the ground.
No, he got it in his hands. Colby Maxwell.
Down to the 40-yard line and
write it down. 35-7. We found us another back. Close out the game. I'm telling you, he's only a sophomore. He's going to be a good one.
35-7, Wildcats in dominating fashion here in the second half put the Pell City Panthers away here on the road and improved to 4-1 on the season. When we come back, it will be the Patterson Truck Parts post-game show. Stay tuned. You're listening to the Wildcat Football Network.
Family owned and operated, Holly's Home Furnishings is the Lake Martin area's best choice for all of your furniture needs. Whether you're looking for something new for the living room, dining room, or bedroom, Holly's has something you'll love for every room in your house. Holly's has a great selection of furniture in the most popular names like Lane, Broyhill, Rowe Furniture, as well as the best names in mattresses like Sealy and Tempur-Pedic. You can even get beautiful home decor, everything your home needs, at Holly's Home Furnishings, located on Highway 22 West in Alex City. Visit their website at hollyshomefurnishings.com.
JD's Tire and Lube. If you need diesel, if you need non-ethanol gas, if you love service, need new tires, don't waste your time shopping around. Go to JD's Tire and Lube. They can get you any tire, anytime at the best prices around, and you get free rotation and balance for life of the tire. JD offers full service for whatever your needs are. Oil change, brake repair, radiator work, batteries. You can even get your car washed. The customer service is unbeatable at JD's Tire and Lube, 316 Tallapoosa Street, Alexander City, in the old Foshee Service Station building.
Grace's Flowers in Alexander City on Hillaby Street has been making people happy for decades. Susie Kelly and her friendly staff continue that same great tradition. Grace's Flowers is a full-service florist for all occasions, funerals, weddings, and other special events. In addition to flowers, Grace's has a great gift selection as well. To send a smile or encouragement, call 234-4238, and Grace's Flowers will deliver. Grace's Flowers on Hillaby Street in Alexander City.
Okay, lotus flowers, let's breathe deeply. Now find your center.
Found it. Yoga is so delicious.
The Zensation Salad is back. Chicken fingers on mixed greens with crispy wonton strips, Asian slaw, honey sesame sauce, and a veggie egg roll. Zaxby's, indescribably good.
The all-new Alex City Auto Collision is now open and ready to serve you at 2227 Old Dadeville Road, offering quality spray and bed liners, full paint and body services for all makes and models with fast turnaround. They guarantee a lifetime warranty on all repairs and paint for as long as you own the vehicle. Alex City Auto Collision works with all insurance companies and estimates are free. And there's a You Save Car rental office on site, so you'll always have a ride. Alex City Auto Collision on Dadeville Road, 256-392-4542. Our business is a wreck.
Are creditors breathing down your neck? Is the repo man knocking at your door? Is your home in danger of foreclosure? Is garnishment threatening your paycheck? Bad luck? Call Chuck. Bankruptcy attorney Chuck Reynolds can help. He's got 30 years of experience solving money problems just like yours. Chuck Reynolds will tame your wild financial beasts and get your life back on track. Call Chuck at 877-329-1331. Learn more at www.badluckcallchuck.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Patterson Truck Parts and Equipment postgame show, proudly serving the transportation industry since 2005. Wildcats, in dominating fashion tonight, win 35-7 here. Wasn't that way for the first half. Sean Rape was the story in the first half, Randy. A 38-yard field goal on the first drive. It was a good drive to start the game for the Wildcats. Went 8 plays, but 8:36 to go in the first quarter. Wildcats struck, and then it was all the way to the very last drive of the first half before the Wildcats added anything to it. A 36-yard field goal as time expired. Sean Rape again. Wildcats led 6-0 at half, and then in the second half, it was lightning in a bottle.
You know, it was watch out. Sam Sturdivant, opening pass play to start the second half of play. He picks the football off. Ball is batted up in the air on a hitch pattern. He's at outside middle backer, moves out there in coverage, picks that thing off on the deflection and takes it 30 yards into the end zone. It's a huge play, changed momentum, and since then they had another fumble, another turnover, and the Wildcats cashed that one in. Also a 40-yard touchdown run from Marquise Odom. So it was a great second half of play. You're going to look at the score and you're going to say, boy, we really took it to them tonight, but you and I sitting up here, we know a little bit better. It was a struggle out there for both offenses.
It's what turnovers can do, quick points, quick turnarounds, and short field, and that's what we did. We played field position. Our defense, Randy, was the story again. Only gave up 75 yards of total offense tonight to Pell City. As you mentioned, 41 of that came on one long pass play, their lone touchdown score. It was a good pass by Hudson Hughes, and he's a great player. He's a strong-arm quarterback. He's just a sophomore. This team's loaded with sophomores on both sides of the football for Pell City, but our Wildcat junior class is really something else as well, and that will be as good or if not better next year moving forward. But we got a good football team. 4-1. I thought Tyree Gray got better at quarterback tonight. Very comfortable. I think it started last week. Knew when to pitch the football, knew when to keep it, and continues to get better. Threw the ball around real well tonight, too.
I thought he did an outstanding job when he had the opportunity, but it was one of those games where you didn't want to take any chances. You knew if you turned the football over, gave them a chance to get a cheap score, it could be a lot closer than it could be, but you needed to give them the football on our side of the field for them to score here tonight. Also, I thought a big part of the ball game, Cole Grogan comes in, Tyree has his helmet knocked off, Cole comes in, you never know when your backup's going to have to play an important role, and he takes the team down and they score a touchdown to close the football game out. I think that's big news moving forward. Again, you never want to lose anybody, and we hope Tyree's around for 2 years consistently. But we've seen it around these parts and around all the parts. If you ever watch football, you're only one play away if you're backups, and we got our backups quite a bit of work out there tonight.
Absolutely. Wildcats with 248 yards of total offense, 138 yards in the second half, 110 in the first half. Again, Pell City with only 75, so yet to break 100. The last 2 weeks defensively, well, you want to go back to Opelika even. I know we lost 23-0. We gave up 6 yards in the second half to Opelika. It's not like they moved the ball very well at all either. So this defense has really played lights out since the first game of the season all the way back to BC Rain. Continue to get stronger and stronger. Makes it tough on us to name these players and plays of the game, but that's a good thing. That's what we want. And so we'll start with the Wildcat Play of the Game, sponsored by Wheelis Seamless Gutters, 5- and 6-inch seamless gutters in many colors to match your home style. The Wildcat Play of the Game, Randy.
Sam Sturdivant, interception return for a touchdown to start up the second half of play. 30-yard interception return. 13 seconds into the second half, it was 6-0 at halftime. Wildcats up 13-0. Congratulations, Sam Sturdivant.
Really allowed you to breathe a little bit. Game was still in doubt. You're only one play away from being down, and he turned that around on the first play. Again, congratulations to him. Now the Dark Insurance Player of the Game. Don't be in the dark about your insurance needs. Call Dark Insurance. Player of the game, Randy, tonight.
This player of the game or replay of the game?
This will be player of the game, so we're going to do two of them.
Yeah, we got two of them tonight. Sean Rape, one of the players of the game, 2 field goals in the first half. You just had that feeling it could become a special teams game, and whoever makes the most of their opportunities are going to win. Wildcats led at 6-0. He also kicked the majority of his kickoffs through the end zone. He's a real weapon out there for the Wildcats, so congratulations, Sean Rape, 2 field goals. On the defensive side of the ball, he's just getting better and better and better as A.J. Russell. A.J.'s playing at middle linebacker. He just stands out to you on that defense. We always tout those 2 defensive linemen, Tay Robinson, Trey Edwards, and the rest of that defensive front. But if they can control the offensive line and you can get A.J. Russell moving as quickly as he does back there at linebacker, watch out. He really played well tonight.
Congratulations to both of those guys on being named dual Dark Insurance Players of the Game. Again, remember, don't be in the dark about your insurance needs. Call Dark Insurance. Now, Randy, the Mark Allen Treadwell Attorneys at Law replay of the game for tonight.
40-yard touchdown run, Marquise Odom. Great job blocking on the left side. I think the receivers did a good job downfield. Marquise Odom takes it around left end, goes 40 yards for the score. Congratulations to him and all those guys that were up front blocking.
You know, in a game that was so close at half, Randy, a lot of big plays. A lot of big plays made on defense, a lot of big plays made on offense. I was just impressed all the way around with an effort, and we'll need a great effort again next week as we come back to the Sportsplex after being on the road 2 straight weeks. It'll be homecoming. Stanhope Elmore comes in. They are a tough football team, a very big and strong and physical team that'll come into the Sportsplex, and we'll have to play an A game to win the football game.
They know us well. We know them well. We've played the Millbrook team in just about all the sports over the years, and they always got great skill guys. I know D. Milliner is one that's really stood out over the years that played at Alabama, an All-American there. But not just him. Always great skill guys that can get in the open field and take it to the house. We'll have to be consistent on the defensive side of the ball to contain those plays, but should be a great crowd out there. It's going to be a good football game. Over the years, some of them have gotten out of hand. I don't expect next Friday to.
Make sure you come out of the Sportsplex if you can. Tune us in right here on the Wildcat Football Network. 6:25 will be myself and Coach Horn in the locker room for the Danny Horn Show on the Russell Dewitt Center. Countdown to kickoff, 7 o'clock, Karen Chanel State Farm Insurance first half kick. That's going to do it from Pell City High School here as the Wildcats get a big region win tonight and improve to 4-1 overall on the season. For our producer, Justin Clayton, my partner, Randy Lee, I'm Brett Pritchard saying good night, everybody. We enjoyed it. We hope you have. See you next time.
Advanced Heating and Air is East Central Alabama's certified train comfort specialist. That means the pros at Advanced make you the focus with superior service on all brands, 24-hour availability, and in most cases, same-day response. Advanced Heating and Air is exclusive with Train Heating and Air products that deliver the longest reliability and great energy efficiency with an amazing 0% 60-month financing package on all new Train products. The best service contacts in the region, and all pricing is upfront so you have no surprises. Advanced Heating and Air, where your comfort is our #1 concern.
At Alex City Chiropractic, we can help you identify and correct health issues caused by misalignments of your spine that disrupt normal nerve communication between your brain and your body. At Alex City Chiropractic, we correct these misalignments by gently adjusting your spine, allowing your brain to better communicate with your body, resulting in improved health for you. At Alex City Chiropractic, you can receive chiropractic care to maintain the integrity of your spine and nervous system. Call Alex City Chiropractic today and let us help you reach your peak performance.
Carlisle Drugs in downtown Alexander City is celebrating 100 years in business. Wow! Check out the soda fountain. Yeah, soda fountain. And gifts for all occasions, ladies' shoes and clothing. Spartina handbags, wallets, and jewelry, Claremont designed picture frames, cuff bracelets, lake-themed items by Slant Collection. Come celebrate history at Carlisle Drugs in downtown Alexander City. For 100 years? Wow!
Home-owned and home-operated, Wheeless Seamless Gutters and Metal Roofs has been in operation for over 20 years, providing seamless gutters, shingle and metal roofing, vinyl siding, and replacement windows to satisfied customers. Wheeless Seamless Gutters and Metal Roofs accepts insurance claims. We are a licensed, bonded company you can rely on. Give your home a facelift and stop risking injury climbing on ladders to clean your gutters. Call the professionals with Wheeless Seamless Gutters and Metal Roofs for your free estimate today.
Over the years, S&S Tire has grown into the Lake Martin area's largest volume tire dealer. S&S Tire offers the industry's best brand names: Michelin, Goodyear, BF Goodrich, Uniroyal, Firestone, and much, much more. The tire pros at S&S offer professional installation and the region's best price. In addition to your tire needs, S&S offers full automotive mechanical work for all your vehicle maintenance and repair needs with the area's most experienced staff. Visit either of our 2 locations on Cherokee Road in Alex City or at South Street in Dadeville. At S&S Tire, we're installing peace of mind for every customer we serve. Every job, every day.
JR Sports Bar and Grill. Mondays, all you can eat fingers, $13.25. Tuesdays and Wednesdays, all you can eat wings, $12.25. Every day, kids in uniforms eat for $1.99. Alabama Street in Alexander City and Highway 280 in Sylacauga.
Hey, Jerry. Nice yard. I bet this dead wood really hits home for you. The only thing getting trimmed around here are property values.
Does it ever feel like your yard work is taunting you?
Where you going? The nail salon's the other way.
Take back your yard with professional-grade equipment from Echo. Reliable, easy to use, and backed by a 5-year warranty. Echo. Get serious.
Get your SRN 225 trimmer at Satterfield's, Highway 280, Alexander City.
Tallapoosa Ford is your Ford truck dealer for over 35 years. We've delivered on America's best-selling truck, the Ford F-150. Tallapoosa Ford has the F-150 you want with a huge selection on site and can order any style or model you need with all the region's most competitive pricing. We service all warranty work with an award-winning service department, so we are with you down the road.
Hello, I'm Jeff Smith, and I'd like to welcome you to Tallapoosa Ford, a family-owned Ford business locally owned for over 35 years. Your friend in the Ford business.
Visit Tallapoosa Ford on Highway 280, Alex City. Your Ford giant in East Central Alabama and your friends in the Ford business.
When you're on Lake Martin and looking for your own boat, it pays to know what the locals know. Alex City Marine in Alex City and the all-new Alex City Marine South on Highway 63 across from the Mini Mall is Lake Martin's premier Landau pontoon boat dealer and the area's authorized Suzuki, Honda, and Mercury outboard dealer. Alex City Marine has the industry's best brands, and they back it up with the industry's best boat repair with marine-certified specialists that get it done right. Whether summerization or a full overhaul, Alex City Marine has you covered on both ends of the lake. Know what the locals know. Alex City Marine, Lake Martin's complete sales and service center with 2 locations to serve you.
Hello, I'm Tim Ray, captain of Benson Russell Quarterback Club. As we get ready to kick off this 2014 season, I would like to thank the following: Alex City Parks and Rec, Good Old Boys Barbecue, R&B Media, WAHC TV, LMG, 97.5 Clyde Country, Russell Do-It Center, Coombs Catering, JR Sports Bar and Grill, and Russell Medical Center. Thanks to each one of you, and always remember, we are BR.
Home-owned and home-operated, Wheeless Seamless Gutters and Metal Roofs has been in operation for over 20 years, providing seamless gutters, shingle and metal roofing, vinyl siding, and replacement windows to satisfied customers. Wheeless Seamless Gutters and Metal Roofs accepts insurance claims. We are a licensed, bonded company you can rely on. Give your home a facelift and stop risking injury climbing on ladders to clean your gutters. Call the professionals with Wheeless Seamless Gutters and Metal Roofs for your free estimate today.
No pest is too big or too small for Lex Wedgeworth Pest Control. Protect your home or business today from insects, termites, mosquitoes, and more. Lex uses only the latest state-of-the-art technology and equipment to solve your pest problem, including the environmentally friendly Centricon termite baiting system. Lex has been servicing the Lake Martin area for over 35 years, and he has a full staff on hand. Call Lex today, even if it's just a question. 256-234-6162. Lex Wedgeworth Pest Control. Smart solutions to your pest problems.